He's so young, and he has a All right, hey, everybody. Welcome to Before the Ground. Mason, Ireland, and M. And, of course, we'll be all over the Lakers today. Tonight is the night they
womp womp.
Win one. Let's win one. You can only win one at a time.
I have many, many ideas of how we can do exactly that
Excellent.
I will debut on the show as soon as it starts.
You got
Hopefully.
3 hours.
What is this story about the airport that I don't know?
So I think on either Friday night or Saturday night, there was a flight going from Denver to LA on Frontier Airlines. And the plane was about to take off.
Frontier's the new Spirit. Now that Spirit dropped out, Frontier is the
they're
low
still
budget.
JetBlue.
Yeah, they're still JetBlue.
JetBlue's great.
Are they?
Oh, yeah.
You spent a ton of time at the Denver airport, I'm assuming.
a lot.
And we all know it's huge. It's a massive airport.
Yep.
Yeah, it takes half an hour just to get out of the airport.
Right. So around the airport, there is a fence with barbed wire on the top of it, just to where the runways are.
Yeah.
So the Frontier flight was going to take off, and it was gearing up to take off. I want to say it's like 120 knots. I mean, whatever. The pilots will come after me.
Yep.
But it was going pretty fast, about to take off. It hits a person on the runway.
A dead person or a person who was alive?
A live
Person that's alive.
person was going to cross the runway.
I'm assuming this person is now dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It blew up the engine. Basically, got sucked into the engine.
Yep.
The
What a way to
engine
go.
blew up. It might have been on purpose,
What the
for all we
hell?
know.
Yeah.
And
Suicide by
Feels
engine.
like that.
Yeah.
and the whole thing was like the entire plane had to be evacuated. People are taking their bags, which again you shouldn't be doing if it's evacuation. Just get off the plane. But people are recording. So in this day and age, we have every single angle of this.
Right.
Somebody was recording out of his window as the moment as the
Do you
person got
see
sucked
the
in.
person?
You don't see the person, but you see the engine explode.
Has
Right.
that ever happened before?
This is like they haven't said they don't know how this person got on there, but they could have climbed the fence. The fence has barbed wire on top of it, so it's like. But Denver Airport is
Oh, it's spooky.
is spooky.
Ooh,
It's spooky.
I didn't think about that.
Spooky
Who
airport.
knows if it's whatever? It's probably a real person that has not
Yeah.
been identified. Because it might be impossible to
Yeah.
identify this person, but that might be one of the craziest
That is
things
crazy.
I've ever seen.
So, I watch the David Muir news every night, and they love plane problems. Like this one, the
Right.
birds flew
And
into
you know what?
this.
Because everybody can identify.
You know what? My TikTok loves to feed it to me when I can't sleep at night.
Oh,
and
really?
all I'm seeing is, this bad thing happened on a plane. This
Right.
bad thing happened on
But
a plane.
the thing that amazes me is, okay, we're all on a plane, and we feel like, we're going down. What is the thing? I would never take my phone out and film if I thought the plane was going down, but a lot of people do. In moments of crisis, for whatever reason, they're filming, even though this could be it. Nobody's going to see this. Maybe it's in the cloud.
I wouldn't
Literally.
I wouldn't do that, but I would send a video message to Lisa and Jeff.
Yes, I would do that.
But
But not like, oh, look, these people are panicked, and look, there's
it was-
smoke. And
It's the craziest story I've seen. People are like getting pictures of the engine that had blown up. It's crazy. So who knows what happens at the Denver airport? But also, I was just hearing Brian bring in our sketch we want to play later.
yeah,
I was hearing it
there's
through
really funny
here.
SNL.
Oh,
sketch
yeah,
we're gonna
really
play
funny.
later.
Yeah, I thought SNL was great this week.
it was one of the better
Do you
SNLs.
guys see who's in for the season finale next weekend?
No,
It
who?
is
Will Ferrell
Oh.
with Paul McCartney.
Oh, that is
Okay.
awesome.
Yeah.
The OGs.
conspiracy theory.
Yep.
This is Lauren's last show
Maybe.
because
could be.
a classic host and Will Ferrell and Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney.
Longtime
Biggest
friend
name
of
you can
Lauren,
get.
and also longtime friend of Lauren.
Yeah,
Michaels.
yeah.
So maybe
they're pals.
it's a swan song
That
for
could
Lauren.
be it.
So
That could
you
be
guys
it.
know that, like, Mason and I go to SNL because we know the great Jeff Blake, who is one of the producers there, has been for years, takes great care of us. So one year, before we knew Jeff,
Yep.
okay, so before we knew that we had a connection there,
Yep.
I'm in New York, and I've got a Saturday night off, and Bryan Cranston's hosting. And this is when you had introduced me to Cranston, and I know him. And I reach out to him, and he goes, "You're in. Don't worry about
Is
it."
this Breaking Bad era?
Yeah.
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 And he goes, "Looking forward to seeing you. I'll be in touch closer to the show." So I'm super excited. I'm not telling anybody,
Yeah.
because I know a lot could go wrong. And I look down at my phone a couple weeks before the show, and I see on my phone Bryan Cranston.
Yep.
I go, "Well, he never calls me.
Yeah,
we always
right.
communicate via text or email."
Sure.
So I figured he's calling with details. And he calls me and he goes, "You got a minute?" And I went, "Yeah." He goes, "I feel terrible. You hear who the musical guest is?" And I went, "No." He goes, "It's Paul McCartney and it's the Christmas show.
Yeah.
And they're not giving me any comps, none. I can't even get my whole family in. So I gotta rescind my offer for you to. I go, it's so nice of you to call.
Yeah.
You know, he's a really nice guy, so I did that. So I missed it, but boy, this show, especially if it is Lorne Michaels' last show,
even if it's not,
insane.
even if it's Will Ferrell and Paul McCartney, it's gonna be
classic
no
show.
comps.
By the way, if Lorne steps down, it's got to be Tina Fey, right?
Has to be.
Oh, has to.
Did you guys see the Tina Fey clip I sent you?
I haven't watched it.
Yes.
Yeah, but I think John brought it in. Brian brought it in.
It's actually kind of designed for you.
Okay.
Yeah, she did the sketch. She did this whole thing for you.
You're the one who, if you were invited, would go to the Met Gala.
100%.
Mason, I would not.
Yeah, no.
So, but since you would, but after you hear this Tina Fey thing, I want to see if you still would want to go.
Okay, sounds good. We'll
that
play it at some point in time.
By the way, I want to mention Noah. What did you think of Noah Khan?
Great.
He is fantastic.
The musical guests who do the best on SNL are the ones who just empty the tank.
Yeah,
and
he
like actually perform their things.
But
you know,
Noah Khan, he knew I got 6 minutes. I got one song in the beginning and one song at the end, and I'm not leaving anything.
He killed it.
I like how recently they've been doing a lot more stage design for some of these artists. Olivia, the previous week, did a really cool stage design.
She did too. She emptied the tank.
And then Noah with his, the whole background, how it was changed, the LED screens and stuff. So probably going to happen at his concerts.
Yeah, I would think.
So I like that they're experimenting to how to present these musical guests.
Yeah, big Noah Khan fan. I saw him last year up in Berkeley. He was terrific.
I've seen him twice. I think I'm a bigger fan than you are, Mace.
Okay, I'm not going to challenge you.
Have you watched his Netflix documentary?
No, I have to watch the Netflix doc.
I cannot recommend this more specifically for you.
Okay.
I think specifically from Steve Mason.
It's on Noah Khan, the doc.
And you'll learn to love him from this too.
Yeah,
I think you'll appreciate it. So it's like a 2-hour short doc.
Cool.
And it was released before the new album.
All right.
But it's kind of previewing the new album and talking about the previous
Awesome. Little tease here before we throw it back.
Oh my gosh.
Emily.
Yes.
Yes or no to these two questions? Is tonight LeBron's last game as a Laker?
No.
Is it Austin Reeves' last game as a Laker?
No.
Mace, are you also 2 no's?
I'm no and then a soft no.
All right. I will ask which one the soft no is for when we get into the show.
That is coming up on the radio and on the app and on the YouTube. Stick with us.
That it's not just 6-7 now; it's 4-1.
We're just putting any numbers together,
so
and
they just do a thing. I think it's probably, we should do our own just at 7-10.
7-1.
Wait, what was your number?
That's 75.
Okay,
we're
7-5.
7-5.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis. Weekdays at 3 on 710 ESPN, the ESPN LA app, and streaming live on YouTube.
Michelle Smallman here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to your friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app and share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required. Not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
It's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. Right now, Pella Windows and Doors of Los Angeles is offering up to 25% off windows and doors and 0% financing for 24 months. Some restrictions may apply. See store for details. Offer ends May 31st, 2026.
The home of the Lakers. And now the home of the Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon. KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
ESPN 710 Los Angeles Sports.
And it is the biggest show on the radio. Mason and Ireland is on for your Monday afternoon.
Ireland, best show on the radio.
Here we go, Monday, May 11th, 2026.
This is the end.
Well, have we reached the end? Or will the Lakers fight off the brooms tonight at Crypto.com Arena? The Hall of Famers are here to give us hope and fear.
Mostly fear.
Steve Mason, the voice of the Lakers, John Ireland, and you. Lakers Thunder coverage begins at 6 p.m. tonight, right here on ESPN LA. Plus, we'll work in some Dodgers. Dodgers, tough weekend against the Braves.
Beef stew's coming back soon, I think.
Yeah. As they get ready for the Gigantes. How about the Anaheim Ducks? Quack, quack. Beat the Golden Knights.
Dipsy-doo between the legs.
We'll do that, and we'll try to put a smile on your face on this Monday.
Yeah. So with that said, let's get this show on the
Yeah. What they call me is a cornhole savant.
Producer Emily's here, producer Brian Cohen, the social team in the back, and you, the biggest show on the radio.
Dipsy-doo between his legs.
Oh.
Mason and Ireland, your Monday afternoon right now.
Monster!
Good afternoon. Monster! Isn't it a good afternoon? Is it?
Sure.
Is it?
Why not?
Is it?
Mace.
Yeah.
We have a very unique opportunity.
Yes.
To make history starting tonight. Let's go.
Yeah. Now, what history would actually be made?
No team has ever come back from 03.
Oh,
ever.
yeah. Well, that
in the history of the NBA.
There is no possible way.
162.
Right, but there is no way possible. Maybe they steal a game tonight. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not winning 4 games in a row against OKC. I mean, it's just pie
probably
in
not.
Pie in the sky. It's unicorns and leprechauns.
You're probably right. But there is a chance.
Sure, there's a chance.
I want you to think about Jim Carrey with his bowl haircut.
Yep.
Where he's trying to get Lauren Holly to go out with him. So there is a chance.
There is a chance.
She called it 1 in a million.
Yes.
And he said, so there is a chance.
Exactly.
That's all you need is a chance.
Yes.
And I have several ideas about how the Lakers can attack this game tonight. By the way, the show today is going to be fun.
Yeah.
Michael's coming in and Pepe's coming in.
Yep.
And it may be the last time we talk to those guys for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Because normally they come in when there are Laker home games during the season. We could probably twist our arm and get them to come in once or twice during the summer.
They'll be here for Game 6, right?
If there is a Game 6, yeah. But
when there's a Game 6.
When there's a Game 6. Manifest that.
Yeah, but so much to talk about.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And
I mean, John, I've looking at that game. I looking at all these games. It was an instant replay on Saturday because we led at halftime by a couple of points, and it felt like, oh look, and then they just
it was tied midway through the third quarter.
It was just
when they went on a 15-2 run.
An absolute tsunami of talent is what they've got, and they just throw so many different guys at you, and it's hard to believe that they have that level of depth, but they do. And I was talking to Em about it today. It's like SGA's awesome. He hasn't done that much in this series. He's been pretty quiet in this series. Is he really the MVP, or is he just supported by an unbelievable supporting cast?
He's a legitimate MVP, and he's probably going to win it again.
Well, John, how can he be the most valuable player? Where I think if he wasn't on the court, the Thunder would still beat the Lakers.
You're right, but they wouldn't beat everybody else. They wouldn't win the title without him.
They could get to the Western Conference Finals without SGA.
Best player on the best team. They won 64 games. I think Shea's a great player.
Right.
But I'll say this. That's the first part of my multi-point plan tonight.
Multi-point plan.
You guys tell
me.
Is
this like a PowerPoint presentation?
When Michael and Pepe get here, I'll lay the whole thing out. But here is item 1.
Yeah.
Tonight?
Yep.
Marcus Smart, guard Shea, and no help.
I agree.
No help.
Yeah.
They
did that a little bit.
They have taken Shea out of this series, and they're down 0-3.
Yeah.
Here's another unique thing about tonight.
Mm-hmm.
If we're being dead on moment of honesty,
mm-hmm.
the Lakers can try anything they want because they really have nothing to lose.
Of course.
No one is giving them a chance.
Right.
So it's one game. Single cover Shea. If he lights Marcus Smart up for 50, he lights him up for 50, but maybe Chet Holmgren doesn't kill us.
Right.
Maybe A.J. Mitchell doesn't kill us. Try it.
Yeah.
Try it. The other thing that worked the other night in the first half where the Lakers had, you mentioned it, had a 2-point lead at the half. They were just bombing threes.
Right.
Bombing them. I would do that again
That's
tonight.
what they got to do.
Everybody has a green light. All right? There is no such thing as a bad shot.
Yes.
Everything is couched under this. You might lose anyway, so why not try a bunch of stuff?
And the scary thing, John, is, and I agree, by the way, bombing threes, they need volume. They need volume when it comes to threes.
Right.
They shot 47% from 3 the other night. They
and
actually
and
outshot
for some
OKC.
reason, stopped shooting them in the second half. I think the main reason was OKC adjusted.
Yeah.
And they kind of took the 3 away. But tonight, I would play fast.
Yeah.
I would just do what Loyola Marymount used to do. run up and down, make more substitutions, play every guy on your roster. Yep. This is the type of game, down 0-3 against the defending champs who are heavily favored to win again tonight, where no idea is a bad idea.
Right.
No idea.
By the way, I liked Adu Thero in a very limited stretch in that game.
More than limited tonight. I'd play Nick Smith. I'd play Dalton Connect.
Me too.
You have nothing to lose. Now,
right.
When we were doing Before the Growl,
yep.
I asked Emily 2 questions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ask them to you now.
Okay.
Is this, in your opinion, LeBron's last game as a Laker?
No.
Why?
I think he has been with the Lakers for 8 years, his longest stretch with any time in his career, any team in his career. I think he wants to be here at home with his family and is willing to take less.
Is this Austin Reeves's last game as a Laker?
No, but.
What's the but?
The but could be if they see an opportunity for a sign-and trade, they will potentially do it.
Here's what I think is weird about your answers.
Okay.
If you say they're both coming back.
Yes.
And you could be right.
Yeah.
I kind of believe you. But you have no money to do anything else.
That's
and you
the
have
problem.
Said before, so you're in conflicting corners here.
Well, no, I said on Austin, I said no but.
Right, but you said no. So if I make you GM for the day, you're just bringing everybody back.
No, I trade Austin.
Okay, so now the answer to the second question is yes. This could be Austin's last game as a Laker. And if it is...
By the way, I said no but because I think the Lakers fully intend to bring him back. I just don't know that that's the right thing.
But and that's what we should talk about.
Yeah.
Is if you were in charge of reshaping the roster for next year, I love our team. As you guys know who listen to the show, Austin's my favorite player on the team. I probably know him better than every other player.
Yep.
I think he is just a great guy.
Yep.
I think he's a great player. I would love the Lakers to re-sign him long term. But if they do, and they bring LeBron back, and all these guys
and they bring Rui back, and they bring Luke Kennard back,
and
it's
all
over.
These guys pick up their player options, you're going back to the same exact thing that you had this year, and you got swept in the second round. How in any world is that a good idea?
Let me ask you, because this is the big hypothetical. If they had Luka, where would we be in this series? If Luka was healthy and they were playing like they were in March, would we have taken a game? Would we still be 0-3? What would it be?
It would not have been a sweep. And it still isn't. They could win tonight. But I do believe the series would have been way more competitive, don't you?
Yeah, way more competitive.
Luka's one of the best 5
entertaining.
basketball players on
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But
so it's hard to make a judgment, bring everybody back when you haven't seen it with Luka.
The Angels used to have a GM named Bill Stoneman.
Oh, yeah, Bill Stoneman.
And the thing we used to make fun of Bill about was he never wanted to get rid of his guys.
Yep.
He just kept bringing them back every single year. And that one year, 2002, he got lightning in a bottle and they won the whole thing.
Yep.
But after that, he didn't want to give up on his guys.
Yes.
So he let them all kind of retire as Angels.
Right.
Garrett Anderson, Tim Salmon, Troy Percival, all those dudes became lifetime Angels.
Yep.
And they never, if you're unwilling to change, and I just don't believe the new ownership is this way. I think what they showed with the Dodgers is they're willing to make major changes if they think it gives them a better chance to win.
Right.
And, so instead of having guys like Jose Lima and Carl Crawford and J.D. Drew and all the guys that we used to root for, Sean Green, all our guys. They said, no, we want Freddie Freeman. We want Mookie Betts. We want Shohei. We're in it to win it.
Right.
If they apply the same logic here, there's going to be changes, even though a lot of Laker fans won't want
and there need to be changes. And all you got to do is look at the way they're playing against OKC. I don't know.
Well, that's the measuring stick.
Yeah, that's if you want to win a championship, that's the team you got to be.
One good thing about this series is we got an up close look at where the bar is.
Right.
It's you got to compete with. And by the way, OKC's whole team is in their 20s. I think Caruso's the only guy on the roster who's even 30.
Right.
So all these guys are coming back, and they're loaded with picks. And they've got a bunch of guys sitting on their bench who they haven't even unleashed yet.
Yeah.
They got this guy, Nikola Topic.
He came in just a little bit the other night.
Who, he came back from cancer.
Oh, really?
He had cancer last year.
Wow.
And I was in Oklahoma, and the broadcasters were talking to me about him. They can't wait to get this guy on the court.
Right.
They said this guy is going to take minutes from somebody that's getting minutes now, which, again, means maybe Lou Dort becomes available.
Yeah.
Maybe Isaiah Hartenstein becomes available.
Either would be great.
Right. And those are the type of guys that you would want to make an offer to. And if you're going to, you got to cut bait on somebody on the roster now. So that's where this gets tricky.
Yeah, and I think that, like, for example, the last time we were here, I think we were way more optimistic because it was in the middle of the Houston series, and we were like,
bring back
3-0
bring back
Kennard, bring back. I think you got to re-examine everything. And the elements, the one asset that you've got 2 first-round draft picks and some dead contracts like Jared Vanderbilt and a potential sign-and trade with Austin Reeves. Is there a way to get better other than that? Sure. Those things?
There's always things, and I always,
when you've got $55 million in cap space.
Well, I always tell you, there are always players that move that you don't know are going to move. Last year it was Luka.
Right.
I think this year will probably be Giannis.
Yeah.
But every year, somebody like Jamal Murray could become available.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of talk about that.
There's a lot of – so do you – go after one of those guys? And if you do, one of the guys, and we like this team. They're very likable. They're fun to watch. They went on that 15-2 run in March. But if you bring them all back, you can't complain if Oklahoma City knocks you out again next year, because we've seen this movie and we know how it ends.
Yeah. There are some guys that I hear bandied about. Bandied about. Current players elsewhere who everybody is fixated on, and some of those are not going to work. I'll explain next. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
And it is the 15-minute mark right here on 710 ESPN, on the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
The 15-minute mark on 710. Fueled by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
You know, in that time it took to hear your favorite takes and all that fun and frivolity, you could be pulling out with a fresh oil change. No waiting, no appointment, just in and out in about 15 minutes. Bam! So you've got more time for what matters. Visit SoCalOilChange.com.
In just 15 minutes, you can boost your vehicle's performance and save money while doing it. Visit SoCalOilChange.com now for value pack coupons and keep your car and your wallet running strong.
The 15-minute mark on 710, made possible by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
It's Bethel Duran, and you know how much I love my Toyota. And right now, the deals are sizzling at Northridge and Wondries Toyota. Get a brand new 2026 Camry for just $389 a month for 36 months, $4,999 due at signing, or finance for just 4.99% APR for 60 months. What about a brand new Tacoma? I'm thinking of doing this. You can lease for just $279 a month for 36 months, $4,999 due at signing, or you can finance for just 2.99% APR for 48 months. In the 818, go see NorthridgeToyota.com. In the 626, WondriesToyota.com.
Hey, it's Chris Morales. When it comes to cancer, early detection saves lives. Our friends at Providence remind you that many cancers start with no symptoms, but catching them early can lead to more treatment options and better outcomes. Providence brings together the best minds in cancer care, keeping you in the game with trusted, compassionate support. Take control of your health. Learn more at providence.org/cancer. Providence.org/cancer. Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California.
Harry Douglas here. I don't wait for birthdays to celebrate. I grab Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy. It tastes like rich vanilla birthday cake with buttery funfetti goodness. Seriously, it's unapologetically extra in the best way. And it's sugar-free, so I get all that cake flavor without the guilt. It's tiny, portable, and ready for whenever I need a quick boost. I keep one with me because you never know when you'll need a little party energy. The Funfetti flavor is back on 5hourenergy.com or on Amazon. Crack open a Confetti Craze 5-Hour Energy shot today.
A small business affirmation from Progressive. Bakery owners, you will be loved today. Every pastry will be flaky. Your cake will make a child's day. Your delivery van won't get sideswiped by a distracted garbage truck driver. But if so, breathe easy, knowing you'll get back to business quickly with Progressive protecting your commercial auto. See if you can save in as little as 8 minutes at progressivecommercial.com.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Mason and Ireland on 710.
I'm not that guy. I'm not that
guy.
picture-focused guy
anymore.
Since last night.
More of Mason and Ireland right now.
Oh, look. She is 27. Sabrina Carpenter.
Do you know that Sabrina Carpenter, not that there's anything wrong with this, but is not even 5 feet tall?
Oh, is that right? She got to go to college for free.
She's 4'11" without shoes.
Yeah, that. By the way, that is true, that you go to college for free if you're less than 5 feet.
Stop spreading these lies, Mason.
I'm trying to give people who are really short hope.
They have hope.
Yeah.
You're downplaying their hope. They have tons
Sabrina
of hope.
Carpenter's doing just fine.
It's worked out.
She's short and sweet.
By the way, that Madonna's smart. She just gloms onto whoever's young and whoever's happening, and she turns it
by
into
the way,
vampire.
and she kicks him to the curb, too. She glommed onto Britney Spears. Britney Spears got old.
Miley Cyrus.
Jumped right into Miley Cyrus.
Yep.
Jumped right into Sabrina Carpenter.
I will say Taylor Swift has kind of taken part of that from her as well, because Taylor Swift is
I just want to say, Olivia Rodrigo, get ready for your duet with Madonna. It's coming.
Well, Taylor did that with Olivia and then kicks Olivia to the curb, has done it to Sabrina, and that's not happened yet with the kick to the curb.
Wait a
Taylor
minute.
Swift does the leech, too.
Did Taylor and Olivia ever work together?
They were gearing towards that, and they had a big fallout because Taylor...
Was it over a guy?
No. Taylor sued Olivia for this song, 3 Steps Forward, 1 Step Back, because it's an interpolated Taylor Swift song, but then also there's Cruel Summer and Deja Vu that sounds like it. So she sued Olivia for songwriting credit on Deja Vu, which ended up getting a Grammy and also ended up getting a lot of money. And so then Olivia had to pay Taylor a lot of money when she didn't feel like she had to, and that she was taken advantage of by her friendship.
So you're thinking that that Olivia will not be invited to the Kelsey Swift nuptials this summer?
But Taylor did glom onto her for a bit and then had a big falling out.
By the way, before Michael and Pepe come in,
Yeah.
let me get a couple things out of the way here.
Can I just jump in and say, in a related story, Dodgers have sent Alex Freeland back down to AAA with Mookie Betts being activated. He was the odd man out, which means they've still got Santiago Espinal, they still have Hae-Sung Kim, and they still have Miguel Rojas, who can play some second base and short.
How is that related to Taylor Swift?
Because in the same way that involves money, this involves money too.
Okay, gotcha.
Is that something
it's
like
a loser.
that? Yeah.
All right, Brian, did you put that Tina Fey clip in? Okay. So, the other day we were talking about the Met Gala. You said if you were lucky enough to be invited, you would not only go, you'd be really excited about it.
Yep.
Mason and I said we would not go.
Dress up like clowns and go.
No, we think it's we just think it's way over the top and obnoxious. Now, so I mentioned when we were talking about this the other day that Tina Fey had a name for the Met Gala. She she went and she will never be invited again. So I went back and found the clip as to why she will never be invited again. This was Tina Fey appearing with David Letterman right after she went to the Met Gala.
I didn't go this year. I have gone to it once, and it is such a jerk parade. Like, you cannot even... It is so unbelievable.
That is so nice.
It's
That's
this
great.
Beautiful, and then clearly I'll never go again. But you go into this beautiful space, and it's just every jerk from every walk of life is there wearing like some stupid thing.
And you like Tina Fey? Does this change your mind?
Of course I'd go. It's like every Hollywood party I go to now. Any party with people that are trying to
Wait a minute, you go to a lot of Hollywood parties?
Not a lot,
and
but
all
I go
of
to
these parties are jerk parades?
I will say any party that I've gone to in like the LA comedy scene is a line of jerks. But I still go to these things because I find them to be interesting, and it's more stories for the
It
memoir.
is more stories. And you mentioned any comedy thing. The Netflix Comedy Week just concluded.
Netflix is a joke comedy festival.
Yeah,
yes.
and one of my neighbors went to like 3 of those shows,
that's
and she said
awesome.
it was great.
Last night I watched the Kevin Hart roast, which was. Did you watch it, Brian?
I did, yeah. All
There was
3
some
hours.
funny stuff on it.
And so we peeled through the Kevin Hart roast. And Brian, since you watched all 3 hours, I only watched parts of it. My guess is about 85, maybe 90% of the jokes we cannot tell on the radio. Would you say that's accurate?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
now,
really.
Did you put the Draymond
there.
Green clip in?
Yes.
All right, so it's only 15 seconds. Here's an example of how raunchy. This is Draymond Green last night during the Kevin Hart roast. This will give you just a taste
And
if
it's
you're going
about Chelsea Handler, right?
Yeah, Chelsea Handler's sitting right there. Here's Draymond.
I never have and never will smash Chelsea Handler. I'm Draymond Green. I don't hit threes.
That is such a
Well,
rough
you said
joke.
there was some woman whose husband committed
Oh, my
suicide,
God,
and they were all
made
making jokes
they
about
made jokes
it.
repeatedly
nonstop.
about
Yeah.
it. It was unbelievable. Top athletes, big moments one night. The OC Sports Awards hosted by Travis Rogers, June 18, Angel Stadium. Celebrate greatness and be part of one of Orange County's premier sports events. Get your tickets now at theocsportsawards.org.
So wait, let's talk a little Dodgers before Michael and Pepe get in here.
Okay.
Ken from Newport, who is a loyal listener and calls into all the shows. And
Yes, he does.
He's what we want in sports radio.
Yeah.
He participates in everything. So good for you, Ken. He is not a fan of Shohei Ohtani, and every once in a while, when Shohei's not going good, Ken will send me a tweet like this. Ireland, last 10 games, Ohtani is 4 for 30.
Yep.
That's 133 average and 0 home runs.
Thanks for doing the math.
How long is this going to continue with him leading off? Dodgers record last 10 games, 4-6. They now have the 5th best record in MLB and sinking fast. Braves are a much better team. Ken, I respectfully disagree with almost all of that. Here's my response. Every great player ever has gone through a slump.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what's happening with Shohei right now. He's probably in the worst slump of his career.
I would say worst slump of his career.
You do not throw out the baby with the bathwater. If you had a draft and made every major league player available in the draft, Shohei would be the first pick, and it wouldn't be close. Every team would take Shohei. On top of that,
P.S. He's got a $1.25 ERA as a starting pitcher. Come on.
well, on top of that, the Dodgers have the best roster, the best front office, the best manager. They make the most money, and they reinvest the money in the team. What else as a Dodger fan could you want? I know they're 4-6 over their last 10 games. They've won the last 2 World Series, and they're favored to win a third. Guess what? They might not this year.
Right.
It's not Shohei's fault. He's the guy you would start to build your team around. Do you understand the Shohei hate?
No, I mean, I don't get the Shohei hate. I mean, the guy's going through a slump. Obviously, he's in a bad stretch. He's only got 6 home runs so far this year. 6 home runs, and I think it's 17 RBIs out of the leadoff spot.
So he hits 35 instead of hitting 50?
Probably. Yeah, I mean,
still pretty good.
35 probably a stretch goal at this point, right?
I think this is just what happens when he commits to pitching.
Yep.
And he's going to be a full-time load as a pitcher. And I think they need to really push pitching because the lifespan of him as a pitcher is shorter than the lifespan of him as a hitter. So, yeah, run through, do as much pitching as possible this season, get the most out of him because that's what's better this year. I think they can survive without him as his bat. And I think Ken is completely overreacting, and it's what? Let's look at the date right now.
But let's
It is
overreact.
May 11th.
I like
that's
a good
what we do.
overreaction.
That's what we do. We overreact.
Yeah,
It's May 11th, everybody. I think everyone needs to take a deep breath.
Yep.
Shohei Ohtani is not like busted or whatever, as Ken would probably want to say about him. He's going to be fine.
Right. Think
Baseball's
about this.
a game of runs.
As a Dodger fan, I would not trade my manager for any other manager.
Right.
I would not trade Andrew Friedman for any other front office executive. I would not trade Shohei for any one player in the league, even Aaron Judge. And I wouldn't trade my roster, lock, stock, and barrel, for any other roster.
No.
I would still take the Dodgers. Just because they're losing, and by the way, 4-6 is barely losing.
Right.
You know, one more game and they're 500. I think for Dodger fans to complain is disingenuous. It is, you as a Dodger fan are living your best life. They have set this up with a great fan experience, a great television experience, everything you could ask for as a baseball fan, the Dodgers have done.
Yep.
Just because they go 4-6, I'm not freaking out like Ken is.
I am not either, but I do think it's probably a year where Shohei is more focused on pitching than he is on hitting.
Sounds like
that's
it.
starting to show. I'll say this about the Braves. They probably are the Dodgers' biggest challenger to getting to the World Series this year. I don't know if you saw Chris Sale was spectacular on Friday night. Dodgers
That's
ended
a
up
game
winning
the Dodgers
that game.
won.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Spencer Strider on Saturday was fantastic, and Bryce Elder was really good yesterday. Their lineup has come around, Albies and Michael Harris Jr. and all those guys. So I do think they are
and by the
going
way,
to be the Dodgers' biggest challenger.
There's an old saying about baseball. Every team's going to win 60 games. Every team's going to lose 60 games. It's the other 42 that matter. And here's an example. Did you watch a game yesterday?
Yes.
Okay. 7th inning.
Yep.
Dodgers are down 4-0. They load the bases with 2 outs, and Max Muncy ropes a shot to right field. Just ropes it.
Yep.
It's going to empty the bases, and it's going to be a 1-run game.
Yep.
The right fielder for the Braves, I don't remember who it was, runs face first into the wall and makes a spectacular catch. Just spectacular. His own teammates were applauding him from the dugout.
His name was Eli White is the name of that guy.
Eli White doesn't catch that ball, and it's a completely different game.
Yep.
And that's baseball.
Yeah.
You think Toronto doesn't look at those World Series, especially Game 7, and say if one of 10 different things goes our way, we're the champs and they're not? The Dodgers are better positioned to win the World Series than any other team, and I'll stick with my team. I'm not down on anybody.
All you can do is be well positioned,
right?
And then hope for the best. Even Stan Kasten when he was on last week.
We asked him, do you think you're going to win it again? He said, probably not.
Probably not. Exactly.
And
the
the
odds are
Dodgers-
against you.
Dodgers have never won a World Series when they've won 100-plus games. So they're going to lose more than 60 games
Yes,
if
they
they want
are.
to win a World Series.
By the way, weird start for Justin Robleski. He went 8 2/3 innings, allowed 7 earned runs. He allowed 4 early, then gave
they
up
left
homer.
him in. They didn't want to burn the bullpen. He stayed in through the 8th inning.
Yeah, 8 1/3 is what he wound up going. The reliever then just got called up, screwed him in some inherited run scores. So the line was bad. 7 earned runs in 8 2/3 innings, 100 pitches, but he did give the bullpen a break, and Max Muncy did end up hitting a home run.
I mentioned this last week, I think, when we talked about Robleski and the idea of him being someone who's pitching to contact because he's not being afraid of the strike zone. But when you're pitching against great teams, you can't pitch like that in the postseason against great teams. The Braves are a great team. They're going to eventually get to you, and they did yesterday. So I think that the way he's pitching clearly works in the regular season on maybe lesser talented teams. But I think him in the postseason will probably have to change up the way that he pitches.
When you do put the ball in play, there's an element of good fortune. If it's not caught, if it's not, there's no play on it. There's an element of luck that goes along with the success that he's had. Because when you do put the ball in play, and I think it's a great way to go. I mean, it's his game. He did have. I think he had a career high 7 strikeouts yesterday. But he's going to be a guy that pitches to contact, and sometimes they're going to fall, and sometimes they're not. Yesterday was a day that they all fell. And by the way, Shohei yesterday 0 for 4 in a strikeout. Circling back to Shohei, the part of it that I'm concerned about is he looks like he's trying to pull everything. He's not taking the ball the other way, and he's only got 4 walks this month. And that is really his game, is getting on base and walking. People are throwing to him right now. All right, coming up next, how can anybody compete with the depth of the Oklahoma City Thunder? We'll hear from J.J. Redick next, and we'll get into it a little bit. Mason and Ireland, it is the day of Game 4 of the NBA Western Conference semifinals. Lakers versus OKC tonight. Lakers trying to stay alive. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Purple and gold playoff energy.
The purple and gold are down 3 games to none and need a spark, and they need it now.
And on Monday night, the Thunder are going to have an opportunity to sweep the Lakers.
It's win or the season is over for the Lake Show. Can the Lakers crack the Thunder and force a Game 5 in OKC? Lakers host the Thunder. Coverage begins tonight at 6 p.m.
The Lakers postseason push happens right here on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Hyundai gives you America's best warranty on every new vehicle. It includes a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty, plus 24/7 roadside assistance. That's peace of mind from Hyundai. And these days, that's priceless.
Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on the Hyundai Tucson. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer. Offers end June 1st. Call 714-568-7676 for details.
Memorial Day weekend checklist. Sunscreen, check. Snacks, check. Road trip playlist, check. Now, when's the last time you checked your oil? Before you hit the road, head to Valvoline Instant Oil Change for a fast 15-minute stay-in-your-car oil change, and no appointment is ever needed. Plus, they'll check your fluids, battery, wipers, and more, so you can worry less about your car and focus more on the weekend ahead. Visit SoCalOilChange.com for a special offer and your nearest location. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Quick, easy, and road trip approved.
We expect our information in real time. U.S. Med carries continuous glucose monitors, which provide real-time readings of blood glucose levels. U.S. Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 500 private insurers. So call 888-665-0696 today for a free insurance and Medicare benefits check as easy as... That's 888-665-0696.
Harry Douglas here. Game day brings the excitement. Your stay should feel just as memorable. With Marriott Bonvoy, official hotel partner of the NCAA and U.S. Soccer, you're connected to a portfolio of brands designed for how you travel. Some offer complimentary breakfast, others give you room to spread out, space to stay productive, or extended stay comforts. So whether you're a traveling fan or part of the team, Marriott Bonvoy celebrates the moments that live on before and after the game. Marriott Bonvoy, where game day checks in.
The biggest show on the radio.
Mason, Ireland, you guys are clowns.
Screw you, Josh.
Damn.
Mason and Ireland on 710.
Mason and Ireland are clowns. That's going to be a drop.
Yeah,
but why not?
Back to the guys.
What's this one called?
Man child.
A little Sabrina Carpenter for him. Here's a little JJ Reddick for you talking about the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Typically, if you can poke holes at a team in a playoff series, there's a good chance they might have like a temporary solution or can sort of adjust maybe a little bit. This team in game, because of their personnel, can just adjust like that. They need shooting on the floor, great. They need multiple wing defenders on the floor, great. They need two bigs on the floor, great. They're a terrific basketball team. I said that before the series. Been very impressed with them. Still think we can beat them, but we got to be better.
Here's a little more, JJ.
Again, I said after the game we didn't lose that game too because of the officiating. Just pointing out some discrepancies. That's all.
Pointing out some discrepancies in the officiating. The officiating has very little impact, I think, on this series. Oklahoma City's just rolling them.
All right, couple things about this. First of all, the complaint that the Lakers don't get calls. The Lakers are top 3 in free throws attempted every year for the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Normally number 1 or number 2.
Yeah, I forget if they're in front of Orlando or behind Orlando this year.
And Luka don't always get calls.
Right.
Because they're mega stars. But the Lakers go to the line a lot. JJ's right. It's not because that crew in Game 2 should just never work together again. Those three guys together were no good. Let me ask you something about the game last night.
Okay.
As you know,
the
San Antonio, Minnesota
Yeah,
game.
I saw this, yeah.
Okay. As you know, I look for any way possible not to throw somebody out of a game.
Thought about you last night when I saw this play.
I think throwing stars out of games is really stupid. It's an entertainment product.
Uh-oh, I hear a butt coming.
Sort of. It's a question. My position is pretty clear on ejections.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite ref in the league, who I think is the best ref in the league, just happened to be the crew chief last night, Zach Zarba. He is great at not throwing people out of games. He threw Wemby out of that game.
Yep.
And everybody knows my position on this. But even me, staunch, never throw anyone out. Can I even make an argument? Was there an avenue is there a way I can even argue that Wemby should have stayed in that game?
You know, most of the time, I think you can make an argument. Last night, it was so egregious.
And so demonstrative.
And it was so clear. Launch, struck above the neck. I mean, all that stuff. I don't think there's a way to keep him in the game. I don't think so. Not after that play.
I think you're probably right. I would have
done. I mean, obviously, I'm a Wemby fan. I tuned into that game specifically to see Wemby. I was super bummed when it happened.
Now, tell me if this is a mealy-mouthed answer from me.
Okay.
When I saw that Naz Reid was going to be able to stay in the game, like you saw him like opening his mouth, like when you get hit in the jaw, back for it. When you see, good, Pepe's here. He can weigh in on this. Because Naz Reid was able to stay in the game.
Yep.
Could I, and again, I'm asking, I'm not saying this is, I would love to get away with this, but I'm asking you. Could I have said flagrant 1 on Wemby and that just find the crap out of him today? fine him like $250,000, whatever the union agreement is to fine him, hit him with the max, but you keep him in the game because he was the one everyone tuned in to see.
Exactly.
Could I have gotten it? Because is that an argument I can make? Because Naz Reid did not get knocked out of the game.
Oh, in other words, because he was okay. He could continue playing.
Yeah.
So if Naz Reid would have been hurt, then Wemby would have been ejected?
I don't think I have a leg to stand on.
I don't think you have a leg to stand on this one. By the way, I tuned in to see Wemby. I'm a huge Wemby fan. I was surprised that he did it. It seemed completely out of character. But in looking at the replays, and you said this guy Zarba doesn't throw people out.
No, he's the best ref in the league.
This one was indefensible, I think.
Last week when we said,
what do you think? Is there an argument I can make as the one person on earth that never wants to throw anybody out of any game? Do I have a leg to stand on in any way that Wemby could have stayed in that game?
No, and I was going to mention last week, Wemby said, I refuse to apologize for letting my emotions be.
Yep.
Well, he's a very emotional guy. He was angry. He was frustrated yesterday, and it showed when he elbowed Naz Reid in the head.
Yep.
You can't do that.
Brian, help me out here. Do I have an argument anywhere that I could have kept Wemby in the game?
I think so. Yeah, I think the track factor. He's never even had a flagrant 2 before.
Sure.
It was kind of funny seeing his reaction. Didn't really
right.
realize.
He didn't really realize on the bench.
I think that may have been acting.
You saw on the bench. He's like, "What happened? Oh,
yeah.
I'm ejected."
All right.
But
Pepe Montilla. Yeah. I wish I could have. Pepe Montilla, Spanish voice of Lakers radio, is joining us. Hi, Pepe.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Good to see you,
Pepe. It's great to see you,
Pepe.
Nice to see you.
You know my position on stuff like this. I never ever want to throw players out. You also agree with me that Zach Zarba's the best ref in the league, right?
Totally.
Okay. Can I make an argument that Wemby could have stayed in that game in any way?
No, not really, because he threw an elbow, and you're not supposed to.
Well,
and they have to do it now. The refs have to be really careful because Naz Reid is not the cleanest guy in the league.
True.
Okay, and then the other guy was grabbing Wemby's arm.
Yep.
Right.
Okay? But no reason for he lost his composure.
Yeah.
Now here's the problem about what Emily said when he came out last week. He said, I'm gonna play with emotion. Well, now everybody knows, every other team knows that if you muscle him, if you get physical with him, he might lose his cool.
He's not going to do it anymore.
Now more teams are going to try and aggravate him. Interesting twist, though, to the story.
Yeah.
The NBA came out today, and I think this is the right decision, and said there will be no further punishment for Wemby. He got ejected in the first half, so in essence, he did miss a game.
Yep.
And it was a really good game.
Yeah.
So he's not going to...
Which is great.
Pepe, you and I called a game 10, 15 years ago against Oklahoma City. And Ron Artest, Meta World Peace, just unloaded an elbow into James Harden that looked exactly like what Wemby did last night.
I don't know. I felt like that one was a little more flagrant than Wemby.
Okay, but, when they did that, when Meta did that, he got ejected. Then he got suspended for a week. They knocked him out of the next 6 games.
Right.
But
you know why? Because it was Ron Artest.
Right, he had a history.
Right, he had a history,
Like if Draymond did what Wemby did, I think Draymond would have gotten the book spin. But I also think that what Ron Artest was way more egregious than Wemby's. Ron Artest he was celebrating and just locked up an elbow. There was no way in which that move could have been used to be getting space.
Right.
Wemby, you could say he was trying to wrestle the ball away, get some space for himself. So there's a way in which that was a natural basketball play. Ron Artest one was not a natural basketball play.
In the case of Wemby, he's so tall that by moving his elbow at all, he's going to hit Naz Reid in the face.
Right.
So I think it's really pretty indefensible. I don't know, what did Wemby say afterwards? I didn't hear any of his post-game comments.
He didn't.
He said nothing.
He made himself unavailable to the media.
Okay.
No. The thing is this, okay, about what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's obviously that the Minnesota players were trying to do that.
Absolutely.
Right. Okay, I think that Wemby is going to learn from this because he's a smart player.
Yep.
And he knows that that's what they're going to do in the next games. So what he has to do is just learn. And hopefully they will call the foul on the other two guys because it was 2 fouls, not one.
Right.
after the game, the Spurs coach, Mitch Johnson, said, hey, he has to protect himself if the refs aren't going to do it.
Yeah.
And he said if the refs don't call those guys you mentioned they grabbed his arm. If the refs don't call them grabbing the arm and not giving him any space, he's got to stand up for himself. And my problem with that is now they're going to try and push his buttons and get him to do it again.
Right.
And you're right, Pepe. He has to be the bigger man. He has to say, I know what you're up to, and I'm not buying it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do
and
it.
He's going to do that.
Do you think that San Antonio, I still believe they're going to win this series. I still believe they're going to beat Minnesota in advance
Especially
to the
with
finals.
Wemby now for the remaining games.
Wemby. Do you think San Antonio can give OKC a run, or are they kind of invincible?
No. During the season, they played 5 times. San Antonio won 4.
Right.
That's the regular season. That's different than the postseason.
Right, but they're very evenly matched. It will not be a sweep.
No.
I would take OKC.
Would you?
But in 7.
It won't be a sweep, but OKC is going to win.
Yeah, I would take OKC, but I would say in 6 or 7. If you make, gun to my head, make a prediction, I'd say OKC in 7.
I want to bring back something from the first segment where Mason threw out there that the SGA.
Yep.
Can he be the most valuable player if their team can basically be without him and get to the Western Conference Finals? I want to bring this up about Wemby. Wemby is ejected, Spurs lose.
Yeah.
I think if SGA was ejected from any of these Lakers games, the Thunder still win. That's why I think Wemby is way more valuable to his team than SGA is. If we're going to take most valuable player, like value, not best, I would definitely pick Wemby after these postseasons.
I think that's actually a fair point.
I think Wemby's going to win the next 5 to 10 MVPs.
Yes.
But I think this year Pepe, they're going to give it a Shea.
Yeah, it's Shea because during the regular season, he was the most valuable player. You cannot... You have to forget about the postseason. The postseason is a different animal, and we know that.
Pepe, I think this is the point Emma's trying to make is OKC is so good that they're winning really with lesser contributions from Shea. That team is so good. He didn't play a lot of fourth quarters because they had blown people out. I just wonder how much of Shea's success is being on an absolute elite roster with deep talent.
Let me attack Emily's argument for a second. Em, you said that you judge most valuable player by if they took this guy off the roster, how would the team be then? If that's your metric,
Luka should win.
No, Jokic should win. Because if you take Jokic off of Denver, I don't even think they make the playoffs.
Right.
No, we've seen the Spurs without Wemby, and they finished last in the regular season.
Right. But this year without him, they had a winning record.
Right. I mean, I think those top 3 are there. I mean, I personally think Jokic is the MVP every single year.
Yeah,
he's the best player, I think, in the league all around, at least as of this moment.
But I agree with John. Wemby is going to be the MVP in the following years.
Yep.
During the regular season, we didn't even know who Matthews was during the regular season, John Ireland. We didn't know.
Yeah.
And he was on the bench, okay?
Right. Yep.
That team is loaded, okay? So
very
now,
well-built team.
Now they have a problem because with Matthews playing the way he plays, when Williams comes back, what are they going to do? I mean,
have so much talent.
It's a good problem to have.
It's
and
a
you know
champagne
how
problem
much.
for sure.
Do you guys think, Pepe, I'm particularly interested in your answer to this. Do you guys think that A.J. Mitchell, if he was on another team, that he would be the next Jalen Brunson? Brunson was in Dallas, but playing behind Luka. Him and Luka were in the same backcourt. So he couldn't be the guy. Once Brunson became a free agent and went to the Knicks, he became an all-NBA player.
The man.
Yeah. Is Mitchell that good?
Yeah, he is.
It's pretty small sample size.
It's a very small sample size.
Not only that, okay, I think he's a better defender than Brunson.
Probably. If you
Oh,
put
for
defense
sure
into
he
the...
is. Yeah, for sure. Brunson is not a great defensive player.
And he's making just a little bit of money.
Just
so
a little.
Really
Plenty of room for everybody else. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you know what the problem is going to be for OKC? It's not going to be now. It's going to be when all the players that are playing good, then they get to the point that we want more money.
They're at that point with Lou Dort and Isaiah Hartenstein.
Right, it is now.
Yeah.
Dort and Hartenstein have team options next year.
Yeah, well, Hartenstein can leave, and the team is going to be good anyways.
But
well,
Lou Dort,
I think the point we've made here is anyone can leave.
Yes.
And they would be good anyways.
For how long?
But here's the thing. They can't pay everybody.
No.
That's
you
right.
can probably pay 3 people, and I think the 3 they will pay are Shea, Jalen Williams, and Chet. And after that, if those other guys want to get paid, they have to leave.
Yep.
And so that's where a team like the Lakers could pounce.
Yes.
And bring in a guy like Lou Dort or Isaiah Hartenstein.
Because this team, no matter who, they all are good defenders, and they shoot really well.
Yeah. No, they absolutely do. Hey, coverage and content of the 2026 NBA playoffs on ESPN LA is presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official Native American resort and casino of the Los Angeles Lakers. See for yourself, like I did last week, what makes readers of Newsweek and USA Today name Pechanga the best casino outside of Las Vegas. Visit Pechanga.com for more information. MT is going to be here in a minute, and we're going to do some icebreakers next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, if you listen to the show, you hear me talking about National University all the time. They're a nonprofit university that offers flexible 4 or 8 week courses and online options that fit your schedule. So if you're one of those people, they call them Anders, that has a lot going on in your life. You have a family, and you have a job, and you might have a hobby, but you still want to get a degree, National University is for you. And one of the things they do all the time is they offer scholarships. And here's one you can apply for right now. The Believe and Succeed Scholarship. It awards up to $6,000 annually every year toward a bachelor's or master's degree. If you want to apply, just go to their website. Matter of fact, you had any questions about National, just go to their website. Here it is, nu.edu. nu.edu. If you want to apply for that Believe and Succeed Scholarship, you need to do it by July 31st. Terms and conditions apply. But the main reason I want you to go to that website, nu.edu, is if you're somebody who always wanted to get a college degree but didn't think you had the time to do it, you do. National will show you the way. nu.edu. National University.
And you know we are LA's mega sports station. You spend every day with us on 710 a.m., the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. But quite often you see us on the streets. The ESPN LA street team rolling up across the Southland and pulling up at the hottest events. Baby, let's cruise. You know who takes care of our rides? Our friends at George Chevrolet. The GM, John Good, his fantastic team. Find out more at GeorgeChevy.com. Chevrolet, together, let's drive. Our ESPN LA street team, driven by our friends at George Chevrolet. George Chevy, off the 91 freeway in the city of Bellflower. Thanks to George Chevy for making our ESPN LA street team absolutely beautiful, man.
Hey, LA and OC, if you love great food and smart prices, you need to know about Wild Fork Foods. Hosting, grilling, you just want a great dinner? Start at Wild Fork Foods. Find your local SoCal store at wildforkfoods.com. Wild Fork, quality meat and seafood, low prices, largest variety in one store.
What if I told you the next great story in Los Angeles isn't happening on the court, it's happening in Glendale? Hi, it's Momo, Ramona Shelburne. At Hyundai of Glendale, it's not just a grand opening, it's a fresh start. Right now, lease a brand new 2026 Hyundai Palisade SE for just $299 a month. Comes with owner's assurance and America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Call 818-222-8000 or check them out, HyundaiofGlendale.net.
$299 per month plus tax. Close in lease for 24 months. $43.99 cash due from customer plus $500 lease cash. $48.99 due at signing plus government fees and taxes. Unapproved above average credit through HMS. No security deposit. 7,500 miles per year. 20 cents per excess miles. Expires 5/31/26.
It's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. Right now, Pella Windows and Doors of Los Angeles is offering up to 25% off windows and doors and 0% financing for 24 months. Some restrictions may apply. See store for details. Offer ends May 31st, 2026.
Earn an accredited MBA in as few as 16 months for about $21K at University of Maryland Global Campus. Explore 10 specializations, including finance, HR, cyber technology, and more. Plus, showcase the value of your MBA with a comprehensive learner record and digitally demonstrate in-demand skills and credentials to employers. No application fee if you apply by June 1st. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by SHAB.
Oh, it's Icebreakers time. Oh, right. That's right. The big voice guy.
Listen to Mason and Ireland. Weekdays noon to 3 on ESPN LA.
Exactly right. Time for Icebreakers on Mason and Ireland. Icebreakers made possible by Blue Ice Vodka. Your fit-friendly vodka with no sugar added, 64 calories an ounce, and keto-friendly. Let's do it. Icebreakers, presented by Blue Ice Vodka on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, producer Emily.
And we welcome to the show the great Michael Thompson, MT. What are you doing, man?
Well, I have to apologize. I'll tell you why I was late.
Okay.
Tell the folks why I was late.
You're packing for OKC.
But tomorrow's flight.
Yeah.
I did.
Did you pack?
Yeah.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Right, Mace?
If they win, I'm ready to go.
If they win, like Emily said earlier, when they win.
When they win, exactly.
It's called Pride, Mace. You know about Pride. You
By
have
the
a
way,
Pride
Michael,
month.
before M gets to
prideful.
icebreakers, you know me. I never want to throw a player out at all. Do I have any leg to stand on to keep Giannis in that, or to keep Wemby in that game last night?
Oh, he definitely should have got suspended, but he's Wemby. You can't suspend him.
Right. But there's no argument I can make that would have kept him in that game.
No, he
right?
wound up and did it, and I was
he
a
did
flagrant
wind
too.
up. That was the problem.
Okay, Em, what do you got?
Here is the scores right now for the month. We got John minus 35, Mason with the lead with 18, Brian with 4, the others with 11.
So I'm really down like
So
53.
Correct. You have a big
So the
comeback.
others are in second place.
That's correct.
Yeah, the others
There
are
you go.
looking good.
Like the horse behind Secretariat.
right.
For 10 points, I was born on May 4th, 1970 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I have 4 siblings, and I was a first-generation college student.
Okay.
For 9 points, I have hosted a podcast, and I'm a fan of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay.
For 8 points, I have appeared as myself on the show Martin in 1996, where I crossed up Martin Lawrence.
6. Okay, crossed up.
For 7 points, I played for the University of Virginia, where I took my team to 3 Final Fours in a national championship game, and I was twice the ACC Athlete of the Year.
Mason?
Mason, go ahead.
I'll take a shot at Ralph Sampson.
That's incorrect. Michael?
That's what I was going to guess.
Yeah.
But
All
I'll
right.
guess.
Well, Mike, you don't have to guess.
Now you don't have to guess.
Yeah.
All right, Mason's out.
Okay.
For 6 points, I played in 3 Olympic Games in 96, 2000, and 2004, where we won 3 gold medals. I won a gold medal all 3 times.
Repeat that last one. I'm sorry.
I played in 3 Olympic Games, 96, 2000, and 04, where we won a gold medal all 3 times.
I'm trying to think of who from Virginia.
Oh, wait.
Don't say it, Mace.
I think I...
Yeah,
Okay.
don't say it, Mace. For 5 points, I was selected 9th overall in the 1999 WNBA draft
That
for
was
the
the
Charlotte
key.
Sting, and I was a 6-time WNBA All-Star.
Ireland.
Go ahead.
I don't think she went there, but I'll try Dawn Staley.
That is correct!
She went to Virginia.
She went to UVA?
She did, and I mention it every time we talk about Dawn Staley. But here we go. Here's other things. You got 5 points for that, John. For 4 points, from 2000 to 2006, I was both a WNBA player and a coach of Temple University's women's basketball team. I didn't.
Okay.
Did you guys know that
No,
about
I
her?
did not.
It's kind of cool. And she got in a big fight with Gina Ariema, and she's the coach of the University of South Carolina.
So how many points did I get?
You got 5 points.
You're
Down
at minus 30.
All right, moving in the right direction.
All right, so-
Icebreakers is sponsored by Blue Ice Vodka, crafted in the heart of America from the finest Idaho potatoes, distilled for clarity, filtered for perfection. Blue Ice isn't just vodka. It's a statement. Can I give you my plan for the Lakers?
Yes, please. As we get ready for sports graffiti, now's a good time for a plan.
All right, Pepe, Michael, I'm unusually confident about tonight because
What's Mace laughing at?
I'm
Because-
confident. No, I'm
Michael,
confident.
I
too.
accidentally
The
saw
Lake-
all 3
Yeah.
games, so I have a
the
feeling.
Lakers have absolutely nothing to lose.
Right.
With that in mind, part 1 of my plan. Marcus Smart, guard Shea, no double.
Sure.
Do not double Shea Gilgeous-Alexander anymore. You've locked him up for 3 straight games,
Hasn't
and
worked.
you've lost all
Yeah,
3.
hasn't mattered.
Has not mattered,
if he
yeah.
goes off for 50, I'll live with it.
Right.
Okay? Number 2, everybody on the court tonight has a green light from 3. Everybody.
Yeah.
The Lakers took the lead
Even
in
DeAndre
game
Ayton?
3. He's not going to play very much.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Ayton.
I wouldn't play
No.
him very much tonight. I know that's your guy.
Although they're
got him.
getting destroyed
They're on
down
the
low,
glass.
they need to
Yeah.
play him. They need to play him.
They need to play him. He couldn't even play good
They're getting
the
pushed
last
around
game.
like crazy.
Okay, but here's
But again, okay.
all right.
Stick with
I
John's plan.
want the Lakers to shoot 45 to 53.
Okay, volume.
Celtics strategy.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. All right. The other thing, Michael, I'm going 12 deep tonight. I'm telling everybody, play as hard as you can for as long as you can, and I'm going to do hockey substitutions. I'm going to play Adu Thero.
Yeah.
I'm going to play Nick Smith. Literally, we have nothing. Nobody expects the Lakers to win, so why not play everybody on the team, fresh legs all the time, and tell them, run, run, run. I'm talking Loyola Marymount kind of offense.
Yeah.
Like, get the ball 7 seconds or less and go. And you might say, well, they haven't played that way all year. Exactly my point.
Right. Because the way they're playing right now is not working.
Right. Nothing is working.
Yeah.
Michael, it's a rare time. Those are the 3 tenets of my plan. It's
only,
a rare.
Only 3?
Yeah. You got any more than that?
No. I thought you were going to say more.
Volume is basically what you're saying.
I want fast, a lot of threes. Do not double Shai Gilgeous-Alexander anymore. None.
Yep.
And, Michael, I say just get up as many shots as possible. Like Wayne Gretzky says, you miss 1,000% of the shots you don't take.
Yep.
That's
I want volume. Run up and down the court. Play 11, 12 guys. Michael, what do you think?
Yeah, I like it. Wayne Gretzky didn't say that. I thought that was Lee Trevino.
Why would Lee Trevino
say
talk about shots you don't take?
Talking about
Michael Scott also said it.
It's on the wall in the hallway.
I
it
believe
says
it is
Wayne Gretzky.
He stole that from
It
somebody
was
else.
Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah, it was Gretzky.
Plagiarized that.
Michael,
I'm
please
simply
don't
going-
start with that again.
Who said?
I'm going to Google.
Yeah.
Who said you miss 100% of the shots you
it was
don't
Wayne
take?
Gretzky, guys. It's Wayne Gretzky.
It's Gretzky.
But there's a thing from The Office where he says on the board, it's like he says that he said it, but whatever.
Okay.
So,
right.
Wayne Gretzky.
Pepe, what do you
Wayne
think of my
Gretzky.
plan?
No, I agree with you. And the thing that I like, the positive of the last game, you know what it is? Adu Thero.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
He was the leader rebounder, and he didn't play that much. He had
And we need to
rebounds.
find out whether or not he can play
Right.
minutes next year, which it
Absolutely.
looks like he can. Throw him out there.
Yeah.
Michael, yes or no question. Pepe, I'll throw him at you too. Is this LeBron James's last game ever as a Laker?
No. He's got his family and building a
No.
1 million square foot house here in LA. He's
Pepe,
not
what do
going
you
anywhere.
think?
No, he's staying.
All right. So is it Austin Reeves' last game as a Laker?
No, because I think Luka likes him.
Yeah, and depending on
So you guys, now you just took all the money and brought the same team back. for
what
next year.
what happens if the Lakers have the chance to get somebody better than Reeves, and
You
that
just
includes
told me
trading
you
Reeves.
just told me
said
you're
you're keeping
keeping
him.
Reeves.
No, not unless. I said not unless, and you interrupting like Michael's
Yes,
style.
don't interrupt,
okay?
Pepe.
That's right.
If there is a trade and they have to involve Reeves, although I really like Reeves,
Right.
but if they can bring somebody better than Reeves,
Right.
So-
they'll
Or
do it.
multiple
yes,
guys.
yes or no. Those are the only 2 acceptable answers. Is tonight Austin Reeves' last game as a Laker?
No, I don't think so.
I think it
Okay.
is.
Could be.
Yeah, I
Could
think
be.
it is.
That's why I'm going to be.
There's no other way to get better.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to be really appreciative. Pepe and I, and Michael too, we all talk about this all the time. Like, we've all had a million jobs between the 3 of us. Calling games for the Lakers is the greatest job we'll ever have. It's a huge privilege. And everybody says to me, well, why aren't you ripping the Lakers more? Why aren't you criticizing them more?
It's a tie for me.
It's because, well, you played for the Lakers.
No, but the loose cannon.
Most overrated show in radio
that's
history.
so overrated.
See how you interrupt?
The question, I like it when he interrupts, but the question is, why am I not hammering the Lakers more? Because Oklahoma City is that good.
They're so much better. They're just better.
They're a buzzsaw, man.
What if we had Luka full?
That's a
season?
good
It would
question.
not have been a sweep.
Yeah,
Right.
I think we'd have stolen one.
Yeah.
All right, sports graffiti time. A lot we've talked about the Lakers. Is there a way they can win? Is this is this Austin Reeves' last game as a Laker? Is this LeBron's last game as a Laker? What do you think of John's plan, which is basically chuck up 53s?
Yep.
Is that a good
The
way to go?
return to Paul Westhead, 7
There
seconds
you
or
go.
less.
877-710 ESPN. Michael Pepe here as well. 877-710 ESPN. We will do some sports graffiti coming up next. And Jacob Imrani is the man if you are involved in any kind of accident.
Write this number down. Put it in your phone. It's easier. You don't even have to write it down. It's easier to remember. 800-345-6789. Put that in your phone right now. 800-345-6789. That will put you in touch with the law offices of Jacob and Ronnie. And Mace, the reason you want to put it in your phone, and you live this personally, is when you get in an accident, the word I would use right after it happens is you're disoriented.
Disoriented is
You're
a good
not going to
word.
be able to remember necessarily a number or what to do. If you have this number in your phone, you just say into your phone, call Jacob.
Yeah. And the worst thing, John, is if you're in an accident and you get out of the car and you talk to the other person, you can say totally the wrong thing.
You're putting yourself in trouble right away.
So right away, let Jacob be the guy that does the talking for you. Do not talk to the insurance company at all. They're going to screw you over. Make sure you've got Jacob to do that call. 800-345-6789. That's 800-345-6789. Sports Graffiti coming next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Purple and gold playoff energy.
The purple and gold are down 3 games to none and need a spark, and they need it now.
And on Monday night, the Thunder are going to have an opportunity to sweep the Lakers.
It's win or the season is over for the Lake Show. Can the Lakers crack the Thunder and force a Game 5 in OKC? Lakers host the Thunder. Coverage begins tonight at 6 p.m.
The Lakers postseason push happens right here on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
John Ireland here, and when it comes to vodka, I like a winner, and Blue Ice Vodka delivers. America's largest potato vodka. Double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce, and made from Idaho potatoes. Clean, smooth, no additives. Blue Ice Vodka. Vodka with standards.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Next time you're at my home away from home, LAX, look up. You'll see the future of travel in action. It's the all-electric Skylink train. It's now testing, and trust me, this is a game changer. What does it take to build a champion? It takes round-the-clock preparation. And soon, Skylink will connect you to the airport terminals, the new rental car center, and LA Metro. From practice to prime time, the LAX Skylink. Fast, free, and built for LA. In testing now to help you skip the traffic later.
Head to Waba Grill for $5 happy hour, weekdays after 3 p.m. and try our new Chili Crisp Dumplings, paired with a premium beverage drink, like our new Strawberry Watermelon Lemonade Energy Refresher, both for just $5, only at Waba Grill.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A Good Karma Brands radio station.
And it is 1 o'clock in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland. And you know it's time for Sports Graffiti on Mason and Ireland. This is where you call in and talk to the fellas.
877-710-ESPN.
That's right, that number is back. It's not a mistake. Big voice guy, do it one more time.
877-710-ESPN.
You get to talk to Mason and Ireland during Sports Graffiti, and we know everybody loves Mason and Ireland.
Rick Vega, I'm the reigning champ of the Mason and Ireland Poker Invitational.
Gregory Mendez, Port Hueneme, California.
Why do you want Mason and Ireland?
Well, I love them because they're there every day for me. They're consistently giving out some funny takes, being goofy, and to be honest, we need it in a time like this, so I love it.
Let's do it. Sports Graffiti time. Take it away, Mace.
All right, here we go, John Ireland. Let's go to the phone.
And leading off is Walrus, who is a great listener.
Yes,
he participates in all of the shows, and he calls the post-game show, and he calls Sports Graffiti.
Love Walrus.
Walrus, you're the leadoff hitter. What do you got?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
All right. No matter what, first off, John, they have already signed Shea, J-Dub, and Chet to three $200 million+ contracts. So those guys are off the board, which makes their drafting so critical. So they keep those guys under wraps in terms of the finances.
Right, but what I'm saying, Walrus, is that the other guys, the people like Lou Dort and Isaiah Hartenstein and Cason Wallace and A.J. Mitchell, haven't been paid yet. And if they want to get paid, they got to leave. That was my point.
Absolutely. You're 100% correct. So tonight, no matter what they do, they need to control the ball. They got to stop the turnovers. This is a show that really enjoys movies, especially Emily.
Yep.
I think about a movie with this theme. When they're turning the ball over, this is what should be playing tonight at what I always call Staples Center. Da-da, da-da. It's blood in the water for the Sharks are the Thunder, man. Control the ball, see the pass, and Michael Thompson, maybe I'll have another Sean McVay impression for you later. Let's go, Lakers!
I like it, Walrus. Good call.
Good call.
Let's go to Steve in North Hollywood. Hey, Steve, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hey, quickly, I want to just mention, OKC, yes, they're stacked, and they're going to be for the foreseeable future because of all the draft picks and everything else. But they're in an interesting position cap-wise. A lot of teams are, but obviously we know that guys like Hartenstein and Dort, technically they have a team option. They can bring them back.
Correct.
But they would be so far into the cap. because Hartenstein gets $28.5 next year. You can't give him $28.5 million. Dort is different. He's $18 million next year. They have to decide on that one. But there's going to be a number of guys that on that team that get put out because they don't want to bring them back. But overall, they're going to bring back basically the same roster without maybe Hartenstein and a few guys on the fringes. While the Lakers have almost nobody. I mean, there's a number of guys with player options, including Austin, who's going to obviously opt out, DeAndre, Marcus. They all have player options. We don't know what they're going to do, but theoretically the Lakers could have more cap space than we think, but they're going to have an empty – all you're going to have is Luka and Vando and LaRavia. I mean, literally those – and, Bronny and Thero. It's like they almost have nobody under contract for next year. So they have to almost start from scratch. And now if you want to pay Austin because they're going to have the money to, well, sure you can, but this is what you guys were just talking about. How do you build a winning roster to compete with these up-and-coming teams? Look, if you got the number one pick in the draft, you ended up with the next Wemby, right? Okay, well, then you can have Austin getting $40 million and have the money to still be great, but that's not going to happen. And I don't think – look, I don't know what you're going to have to pay Austin, especially after kind of this showing in the playoffs. It's been another one that's been a little underwhelming, but it's going to be more than you can afford. And, you've got to pay Luka.
It's a good point.
The puzzle's going to be very hard to put together. If you plug in Austin at, let's just say, $35 million.
Okay.
And you plug in LeBron
at 20.
What do you got left? You've got like a room exception. But I mean, you can't just run back the same group. It doesn't make. We're seeing this group now. I think they'd be better with Luka on the floor, but I still don't think they've got as my dad would say, the horses to compete with OKC.
Here is Luis in Lakewood. Hey, Luis, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I've been to 2 Dodger games this year.
Nice.
I'm 0-2.
Oh.
I've seen Roki Sasaki start 2 times. I'm going to the game tonight. Roki Sasaki is pitching tonight.
How lucky for you.
The dark cloud.
Yeah, why didn't
Does
you
my
mix
luck
it up?
finally change and Dodgers win, or am I screwed? Thank you, guys.
It's Giants tonight, right?
Right.
I will never
tonight.
pick the Giants ever. The lying, bike-stealing Giants.
Roki is coming off what really was his best start of the year, so maybe he's got something to build on. I think he gave up 3 runs in 6 innings, went 6 innings in his last start, so maybe he got a good night.
Maybe. Here is Big Rob in Inglewood. Hey, Big Rob, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead.
What's up, guys? This is the last time I'm going to talk to you guys.
Why?
This year. Why? Because if you haven't figured it out, you're not going to figure it out. I've been telling you guys all year this is what's going to happen. This Laker team isn't a championship team. Even when you guys everybody was happy in March. And and OKC in March, in the game that Luka got hurt and everybody got hurt in,
right.
OKC had already said, even before that game, we're going to go out here tonight and kill them to let them know you guys don't stand a chance, that hey, you guys are not in the same league as us, okay? And even if Luka wasn't hurt, guys, if he was playing, Lakers is at full strength, you know what would happen? OKC would just turn it up a notch, and Lakers would still get swept.
Big Rob, I want to ask you one question, Big Rob. Why is this the last time you're going to call? You're not going to call us all summer long when we're talking about who the Lakers are getting and who they might get and who they might trade for and the Dodgers,
3 in a row.
all that stuff? You're just going to totally never call again?
Let me tell you the truth. Okay? The Lakers' only hope is they need to figure out I said it before, Reeves, let's trade him. Let's figure out a way to get Reeves till Milwaukee, and let's try to get the Greek Freak. That's our only hope in the next 10 years of winning a championship.
I think thanks, Rob, for the call. Mace, I think what Milwaukee's going to be looking for is draft capital, and we don't have a lot of that. That doesn't mean we can't.
And by the way, Austin has to want to go wherever you're trading. Why is Austin want to leave LA and go to Milwaukee?
Go wherever.
Yeah, he would number one.
But would he stay here for I mean, do you want to go play for a really bad, irrelevant team like Milwaukee's going to be next year if they don't have Giannis?
Does he get paid?
What about the money?
He scores a bunch of empty points. I mean,
it's okay. $200 million.
Yeah,
I'll take those empty points.
I get it.
Here's Nick in Dallas. Hey, Nick, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead.
Hey, thanks for taking my call, you guys. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about the Wemby flagrant foul last night.
Yes.
Now, I agree. He probably should have been ejected, but all this reminds me, and it should remind all of us, how much punishment Shaq was taking. And, I think some of these referees, they just really don't care, and I'm a Wemby fan. And I just think they're really giving them out the punishment. Granted, it is the playoffs, but remember when Shaq was with the Lakers, Ireland? I think it was the year that we three-peated. It was against the Bulls, and I think Brad Miller was fouling him really, really hard. Now, granted, Shaq was in the league 10 years in, and Shaq was like, enough was enough. And I remember before that incident, Fisher, Fox got ejected, Kobe, they told the referees, they're hurting our player. I get it, it's Shaq, but I just think some of these referees don't care, and I just think Wemby has to keep his poise and cool because I just fear that, I hope I'm wrong, I just fear that he might have to wear goggles because they're really trying to hurt him.
All right, thanks, man. Michael, the way that Wemby reacted last night, now other teams are going to try and rattle him, right?
Definitely try to rattle him and see if you can get him to throw an elbow and get kicked out again.
It seems so uncharacteristic.
Although if they play the Thunder don't play that way, do they? They don't really try to play dirty. They just
they play very physical.
Yeah, they
do. They do, Michael.
But it's
not
dirty. Holmgren's not going to do anything. Or Hartenstein, that's not in their makeup.
Lou Dort's going to do something.
Lou Dort tried to take Jokic out twice.
Yeah, Lou Dort
Chet Holmgren's too busy flopping everywhere and bruising himself.
He's like a cartoon character. It's like a old timey movie.
Here's Sharon in Los Feliz. Hey, Sharon, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead.
You guys kill me, and I'll tell you why.
Okay,
I want you to really think. I want you to think about this, Mason. Okay, I adore you, but
thank you.
How did the Lakers get to the playoffs? Explain to me without Austin Reeves. They would be against Houston without the dude. They wouldn't. I watched every game until he got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Without Austin, without Luka and LeBron, I'm telling you something. You got nothing. And the kid's got energy. He's a spark. You would not be in the first round.
Sharon. Right. Sharon, wait, hold on. Sharon, did you watch the Houston series?
Every one of them. He didn't play 3 of those games. He played the last 2.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So if your point is they need Austin to win, they won the first 2 games without him.
No, the thing of it is, you got Luka, you had Austin, they had chemistry. LeBron decided to go 3. You don't pull Austin off a team just to look for somebody better because they're losing against OKC. Think about it, guys. That's the best team. Nobody's going to take them out. All you guys are doing is trying to replace a player that you really can't replace.
Sharon.
Austin's going to grow.
Sharon, you would bring everybody back, just run it back again?
No. There's got to be a way with the Walters group. They're going to find magic. I mean, theoretically, they're going to find a way to get better players around Austin, Luka. And if they want to bring LeBron, so be it. A 42 and 3-year-old, no problem. My point is, that's kind of the elephant in the room, and you guys are ignoring that. He's playing great.
I want you to give Sharon the hotline number. She's a great call. I love Sharon.
She's great.
Yeah, she's fantastic. I don't know how you get better. How do you get better? How do you get deeper? It's really not clear how you can do it without trading.
And by the way, you can
the bench. Go find an A.J. Mitchell.
Yeah. Oh, sure. Let's do that.
By the way, you
can
take
the draft.
It's really easy,
Sharon's
right?
position. Yeah. You can say bring everybody back, see if adding Luka to the mix would put him over the top. But then you can't complain if you get knocked out by OKC and San Antonio
push it right into a wood chipper
year.
And it's over.
You know what nobody's talking about OKC?
What?
They got the 12th pick in the draft.
I know.
Yeah, they do. They do.
And by the way, can't keep getting away with this.
All right. You want to? Let's do.
Let's do more.
Let's do Super Sports Graffiti.
Yeah, and I'll say this too. Just let me throw this quickly in so people can comment on it.
Yeah.
Wouldn't a perfect punishment for the Kawhi Leonard aspiration scandal be now that the Clippers landed the 5th pick, just take it away?
No, come on, Ireland. Get over it. Nobody cares about Asper or whoever.
Then why aren't we circumventing the salary cap?
Why are we paying people under the table?
You don't have to do that.
Why?
No, why?
So the Clippers can do it, but nobody else can?
Nobody
You
cares
got to fight
about
fire
that.
with fire.
No, you don't care.
You
don't
sound
care.
like a moron. You don't care that the Clippers paid him $28 million under the table. Fine. Then don't complain when everybody else does.
Who has talked about it in the last month or 2 months?
All right, so
Nobody.
you would do nothing to the Clippers.
We've moved on, Ireland. Get over it.
No.
I'm asking. You would do nothing.
How are you going to prove it? They said they paid him for
Pablo
whatever.
Torre has 9 podcasts of proving it.
Michael,
he just won a Pulitzer.
If you think it's no big deal, then we should be doing it. We should be circumventing the salary cap some way, shape, or form. That way we can pay Austin a lot less if we get him a side deal.
Pay Austin $100 million and just don't tell anybody about it.
Some tree company paid him to be a botanist, and the tree company went belly up. That happens.
But look, we need to find the next
let's
tree
get
company.
Lemon Daddy to pay Austin Reeves $100 million on the table.
Exactly.
Why not?
circumvent the salary
if
cap.
If you're okay with circumventing the salary cap, that's a fine position, but then we should be doing it.
The Lakers could do that better than anybody. Circumvent the salary cap.
Aspercum gum deal, whatever, the last 3 months. Nobody.
I'm just saying, if they got away with paying him $28 million under the table, then every other team should do it.
Do you go to sleep at night thinking about Aspercream or whatever?
That's not the point, Michael.
Yeah. Look, you got to fight fire with fire. If they are circumventing the salary cap, then we should too, and
anybody
every team
can
would.
do it.
Taking away their pick. Come on, Ireland.
No, because if somebody else is going to do it,
Michael Thompson. I know he's Sergeant Schultz.
Exactly.
I know nothing. But you can, nothing. Everybody spend money any way you want.
You can take that position, but I'll be damned if we're not going to circumvent the salary cap
now
too.
That I
we
know
absolutely
you're
have to.
Circumventing the salary cap. I think we go get everybody.
Yeah.
I think the
Sign
salary
him
cap.
up.
Let's go get Wemby.
Get Wemby.
I'm anti-salary cap. It's way too restrictive.
Hey, Giannis. Here's an extra 100. No, I'm anti-salary cap.
Let's just build a new team just with the money.
They got the money. The Walter.
Right,
so
Michael
it's okay.
says
Michael says it's okay.
All right, hold on, because you can react to this too. 877-710
What do you think of the Michael Thompson plan? Everybody gets paid whatever they want. No rules.
I'm pro-circumvention.
That's called,
we'll do it.
That's called capitalism.
We'll do it coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
If it were me, this is not like what I think LeBron will actually do. That I'm looking around and I'm saying to myself, everyone wants me to take a pay cut. For Austin. I'm still better than him.
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
Like, why should I be taking the pay cut? Like, give me the short deal for what my value is. Give him the deal that you think you need to give him. Like, those two things should not be tied together. This is how I would feel if I were him, okay? This is not how I believe he actually feels. And if I were LeBron's team, I would also be positioning it that way, too.
I would agree with that. LeBron is still the better player, still the bigger draw, and LeBron has a much better chance of helping you win than Austin Reeves does. And that is an unfortunate thing to be saying.
I can't believe you just said that, Cap.
No, it's all true.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles.
Hey, LA and OC, if you love great food and smart prices, you need to know about Wild Fork Foods. Hosting, grilling, you just want a great dinner? Start at Wild Fork Foods. Find your local SoCal store at wildforkfoods.com. Wild Fork, quality meat and seafood, low prices, largest variety in one store.
Not sure what to do this week? The answer is always Cosm. Here's your Cosm calendar for the week of May 11th. It's must win and must watch in the Cosm Dome for Game 4 with the Lakers at OKC Monday night. Tuesday night, the Ducks are back in Vegas for Game 5 versus the Golden Knights in exciting NHL action. In fact, go to Cosm.com right now for a list of all NBA and NHL playoff action. And while you're there, there's still great seats in the Dome for week 2 of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, as you've never seen it before on a massive 87-foot wraparound LED display. Come be part of all the fun and magic at Hogsworth at Cosm. On Saturday, there's Chelsea versus Manchester City early Saturday morning, and there's a Premier League watch party early Sunday morning. Cosm also has incredible food options and bars on every level to ensure you have a great time. Visit Cosm.com right now for the full lineup of sports, movies, and events. That's Cosm.com, and that's your Cosm calendar for this week. That's your Cosm calendar.
You have your vote by mail ballot. Now it's time to vote. Drop it off early at any official ballot drop box. Visit plan.lavote.gov to learn more. That's plan.lavote.gov. Brought to you by the Los Angeles County Registrar.
Evan Cohen here. In life, as in sports, the pros make it look easy. That's why pro golfers like Jason Day, Ben Griffin, and Patton Kazire trust the pros in lawn care. True Green. They have the experience and expertise to give you a lawn worthy of the PGA Tour. And since True Green does the work for you, you get more free time, or more tee times. So stop stressing over your lawn and start loving it. Sign up now at TrueGreen.com because nobody makes it easier to get a golf course quality lawn than True Green, the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour.
Empower. Pete's back on the links with all new golf clubs and hopefully less swearing.
Dang, sliced it.
He worked with Empower to help him get good at money so he can be a little bad.
Heads up!
Oof. Talent sold separately.
Guy said these were slice proof.
At least he has money for lessons. Invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
The OGs of LA Sports Radio.
We talked about it, about switching Mason Ireland to Ireland, and Mason
Oh my God, that just wouldn't
and
even sound
Mason
right.
lost his mind.
Oh, yeah,
No, that's why I made $1 more than he did.
He makes $1 more than me.
We negotiated that 30 years ago.
Yeah, and it's worth it every single year.
Mason and Ireland, right now.
All right, Sports Graffiti rolling on. When you are critical of us, we immediately go to the calls, and this guy says Michael is dumb. Let's go to John in L.A. John, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's going on, man?
Ireland, I blame this 100% on you. You let Michael eat too much Bahamian fun and it's gone straight to his head. What are you thinking? I got to tell you, we got Jacob Emrani. He's going to pay Austin under the table. We got Rotolo Chevrolet. They're going to pay Giannis under the table.
Blue
and we
Ice
can go out and get 7 other guys.
Yep.
We got Blue Ice Vodka, Life Source Water System.
It's called endorsements. Every player has them. Jeez, what's wrong with you people?
Yeah, no,
Get a clue.
it's different. By the way, I'm in favor of
It's
Mark Walter
totally-
setting up
it's
endorsements.
totally
It's
endorsement.
endorsements. Everybody has
It's
them
not endorsement.
outside of basketball.
Right,
Jeez,
but this was
what is wrong
inside
with
of
y'all?
basketball. This was Steve Ballmer.
Why is that
Steve
his company?
Yeah,
No,
Steve
The
Ballmer.
company never did anything.
Steve Ballmer gave the money to Aspiration and then gave it to Kawhi.
Where's the paper trail on that?
Pablo Torre lays it out
Yeah,
pretty
listen,
good.
he's got
why-
paperwork.
So where is it? I haven't seen it.
You haven't listened to Pablo Torre's podcast.
You mean they didn't send
He
you
has-
a copy?
he has all
they
the-
didn't send me a
Well,
copy.
Pablo not only reads them, he put one under Adam Silver's chair at the Sloan conference that had it in there.
Can't prove it.
Can't prove it. Oh,
He
God.
already did prove
Yeah,
it.
There is
He just
proof,
won a
Michael.
Pulitzer Prize
There,
for proving
there is
it.
literally proof.
Yeah, right.
Let's go to Al in Monterey Park. Hey, Al, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's up, man?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, here's what I've called before, but now it's playing the way I said it was going to play. You need to play two centers. Andre Ayton cannot guard two centers. He's getting, every time they drive to the basket, you got two centers sitting there blocking everybody. So whether you like it or not, you got to play Kleba or Hayes and Ayton for some minutes together. This is the only way it's going to work. And the other thing too is if Reeves isn't hitting his shots, he needs to sit on the bench because they're just exposing him on his defense.
Okay.
Michael, what do you think of the Twin Tower idea?
I'd give it a shot with Hayes and DeAndre, see if they can
They
control
played
the
you
glass
and
more.
Kareem together at points of the
Yeah,
game,
of
right?
course. It can be done.
Yeah, why the
Definitely.
hell not? I mean,
Exactly.
at this
Try
point,
everything.
try.
Everything.
It's like a lab experiment. Do whatever you
But I will
can.
say-
Take a shot.
That was the day
Lakers-
that between you two scored like 50 points, right? You
Me and
scored
Kareem?
1 point and Kareem 49.
It worked. We won, didn't we?
And what's that?
In order for the Lakers to get more in the paint, they need to actually hit more threes so the defenders commit more to the outside.
Right.
So I think that until that happens, they can double up on Ayton. In the
Right. By the way, two centers screws up your plan.
Yeah,
Of dropping
running
threes.
up and down. But I'm substituting so much in my launch as many threes as humanly possible
Yes.
plan that we'd find time to play two centers at some point.
Yeah. All right, let's go to Keith in Anaheim. Hey, Keith, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's up, man?
Hey, let's circumvent the calf here now. Well, this is how it works, Michael. You get Mark Walters to give McDonald's $50 million. Then McDonald's goes to LeBron and says, let's take the veterans minimum Then they give him an endorsement for $50 million to do value meal commercials for McDonald's. Everybody wins. We get LeBron for the veterans minimum. McDonald's doesn't pay a dime for LeBron, and LeBron looks like the greatest thing since sliced bread because he took the veterans minimum. Everybody's happy.
Yeah, everybody's happy.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
see, it's brilliant, right?
Then LeBron would never have to do any. If it's going to be like aspirations, LeBron would never do a single
it was
McDonald's.
a no-show endorsement deal.
No, because McDonald's wouldn't go belly up.
Yeah, but what about just the Guggenheim Group? Why not circumvent the salary cap using the Guggenheim
Have it
Group,
be like
which is a
NIL.
hedge fund?
Right.
Yeah.
No, because they're they're the owners of the team.
Yeah, but
that's
why do
what
you
Steve
care?
Ballmer
You
did.
don't
He was
care?
an owner of this company.
McDonald's is an outside company.
Yeah, but why? You just said you don't care if they circumvent the salary cap. What difference does it make who circumvents
Because
it?
owners can't pay the guy twice.
But that's
But
what
Steve-
Ballmer
that's
was
what
doing
Steve
50
Ballmer
years
said.
ago.
Michael,
Michael, how is
you're worse than a mule, man.
Yeah,
Really?
No, I'm
How
right.
is this not paying Kawhi twice? Steve Ballmer gave $28 million to Aspiration, who then turned around and rerouted it to Kawhi. Who paid Kawhi?
Well, if that's true, why haven't they been suspended?
That's what
That's
we're all
what
talking
Tyler
about.
was saying.
obviously
They
that
should
wasn't
be.
because obviously it wasn't true. Otherwise, they'd have paid some penalty.
I think they say there's some law firm that's investigating it right
Yeah,
now.
they're
and-
How long does it take to
investigating.
investigate? Just look at the paper.
I don't know.
There you go. See, nothing's happening in a year. See, it's nothing to it.
It's not even a year yet.
Yeah. All right.
Nothing. I know
You
nothing.
guys are overreacting to everything.
Let's go to
come on.
no. I'm trying to figure out a way to get the Lakers better, and circumventing the salary cap is an excellent way to do that. That's the one thing Mark Walters got is money.
You
If
can
there's
get
a way for him to circumvent the salary cap and keep players, well, let's do it.
You can get your sponsors to endorse some of the guys.
Let's go to Mike in Torrance. Mike, on the future of the Lakers, what's going on, Mike?
It is a pleasure, gentlemen. I have my inner hacksaw on.
Excellent. Well, put some topics on the table.
You tell me, Escondido.
Hey, guys, as far as circumventing the Steve just took my call, and it was a brilliant way to do it. Look, the future is this. Magic is going to head out to find Giannis, and Magic, the convincer, the closer. What is it on Mason and Ireland? ABC?
ABC.
Always be closing.
ABC closing.
Funnel
Always
him,
be
funnel
closing.
him an extra $60 million for doing trees, and we's all ours. In the Michael Thompson world, there's nothing wrong with it.
No, Giannis is too
And
business
here's where
savvy.
it happens.
Okay, Mike.
Magic looks at him with that. He looks at him with that smile and says, "Listen, Giannis, Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Shaquille O'Neal, and now Giannis, the Mount Rushmore of Lakers centers. You talk
He's not
about
a center.
that. You find a way to work with LeBron, and you have next year Giannis, AR, and you also have Luka.
He's not a center. He's not a center.
But
he's 7 feet tall.
But
So what?
he's
So is Kevin Durant.
He's
Is
a
he a
big,
center?
right? He's a big. And
he's
they
a good
certainly need
defender.
a big. Right now they've got Ayton. And
Plus his style, I don't know if it fits with Luka. Luka needs shooters.
really, you're going to turn down Giannis?
I don't think he's coming here.
You got to. Well,
He wants
no,
to go to East. He wants to go to Miami.
But hypothetically, you would want Giannis, right?
Of course, any team would.
And the only way, by the way, the Giannis thing, Momo convinced me. If Giannis comes out and says Lakers are bust, he's limited his market, and there's a chance he could do that. Now, John, you said Giannis likely to stay in the East. It does make more sense. But if he did decide Lakers, I think there would be an opportunity to make a deal.
If I had to guess where Giannis is going to play next year, I would guess, Michael, Miami or New York.
Miami.
What do you think?
Definitely Miami.
You think Pat Riley, that's his swan song? He's going after one more
Exactly.
big fish?
And Giannis has to pick the spot because if you get trade for Giannis, he must sign an extension.
Right.
If you trade for him, says, I'm not signing an extension. Why gut your team for him?
Right. Screw the extension. Just do some circumventing of the salary cap.
Up to him.
Hey, Children's Hospital Los Angeles' biggest event of the year is back. Walk and Play LA brings the community together for a fun-filled day supporting kids who need life-saving care. Enjoy a scenic 3K walk, plus music and games and activities for all ages. Join us Saturday, June the 6th at the Santa Monica Pier. Sign up at ESPNLA.com. Join Team ESPNLA. Use code PLAY to save $10. Visit ESPNLA.com to learn more. Coming up next for you, Stephen A. Smith has besmirched the Bahamas. What? We will do that next.
Whoa.
Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, Lakers and Toyota are celebrating 50 years of their partnership. They got together in 1976. And your summer starts now. Kick things off by kicking up some mud in a new, powerful 4Runner. You could also take the Toyota RAV4 for the drive ahead. If you want more room, go with the Sequoia. If you want a rugged Grand Highlander, those are on sale too. And if you need a truck, Tundra and Tacoma are ready to go. Your summer starts here. Dealer inventory may vary. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. It's all part of 50 years of teamwork, innovation, and going places together. We make it easy. Toyota. Let's go places.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive.
You know what the first thing that always comes into my mind when I think LAFC?
Mario.
Second thing. Mario's number one. Second thing that pops in.
Flying the bird.
LAFC.
No. Mi Gallo.
Weekdays starting at 3 p.m.
That's where you had turned me on to the phrase of Mi Gallo. I'd never heard it before. And
My guy.
Mi
Gallo?
Yeah.
Mi Gallo.
You had never heard that?
Gallo's like a rooster, right? So
We're-
that's my guy.
That's my guy. Mi Gallo.
We're
that.
standing
My
there
dude.
eating, watching the LAFC game, and Beto goes, Mi Gallo, and I'm like, what?
What is that?
Yeah, I had no idea.
dude
now,
right there.
now I know.
You're sneaking into sweets, drinking beers. That's like
the
Travis
name
for
of
that
the day.
restaurant. You just answered a question for me. Okay.
Is that the name of a restaurant?
Up north. That's what it means. Ah, my guy. Okay.
Well, Mi Gallo.
There you go. Well, the slang is like my guy. Yeah.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app. And live on YouTube.
10th Inning Productions presents the LA Card Expo on May 16th and 17th at the Warner Center Marriott in Woodland Hills. Sports cards, Pokemon, memorabilia, autographs, TCG, Funko, and more. Baseball legend Steve Garvey will be appearing on Saturday, with legendary Bash Brothers Jose Canseco appearing on Sunday. For tickets and info, go to LACardExpo.com. Vendor tables are sold out. It's the LA Card Expo Saturday and Sunday, May 16th and 17th at Warner Center Marriott in Woodland Hills. Visit LACardExpo.com.
John Ireland here. You want a vodka that's championship caliber? Look for Blue Ice Vodka at Ralph's, America's largest potato vodka. Double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce. Classic, Huckleberry, or double espresso. Blue Ice Vodka. Vodka with standards.
Mornings in LA start with Sedano and Cap.
If I'm in LeBron's shoes, why am I being asked to take such a big pay cut? Oh, because you guys know that I've been playing for 23 years?
Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
You guys know that I'm a billionaire. You guys know that I've got a lot of business outside of basketball that makes me a lot of money. So therefore, I don't need the money. And that's why I should be the one who takes the pay cut, because I don't need the money. Oh, no. But LeBron, it's not that. It's just that we know how much you love playing with Bronny, and we know how much you love living in LA, and we know how comfortable your life is. So can't you just do right by us? Can't you help us by taking this massive pay cut? Yeah, I could, but why would I? To get Austin paid? Well, I would ask this question to the Lakers. How does that help you achieve a championship?
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 a.m. on ESPN Los Angeles.
With the new My Lowe's Pro Rewards American Express card, earn 3 points per dollar spent on Lowe's qualifying purchases for the first 6 months after card account opening. Plus, save 5% every day on eligible purchases at Lowe's and earn points on eligible purchases everywhere else Amex is accepted. Card members get more at Lowe's. Subject to credit approval. 5% can't be combined with any other offer. Exclusions and restrictions apply. Points subject to loyalty terms at Lowe's.com/terms and credit reward terms at Synchrony.com/MLPRA-terms. Visit Lowe's.com/business credit.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play.
Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
The OGs of LA Sports Radio.
I'm a babyface and John's a heel.
John's not a heel.
Exactly.
John's the heel.
He's the 1% a heel.
He's a heel.
Well, I'm Mr. 1%, and I own it.
Back to Steve Mason and John Ireland.
Full house today. Pepe's here, Michael's here, Mason and Ireland, full strength, M and BC, and we're getting ready for game number 4, Lakers versus OKC tonight. Michael, were you ever in a position where you had a series you were down in and felt like you couldn't win?
Oh, yes.
1989 finals.
89 finals. Okay.
Yeah, when we lost Magic and Byron to injuries. I knew we had no shot to beat the Pistons.
So in your head, how do you approach that game? Because I feel like the Lakers, have gotten swamped 3 times now. What is going through their heads about tonight?
Guys are feeling like nobody believes we can win this series or even a game. So it's all about let's just rally around each other. It's unlikely we're going to come back from 0-3 and beat this team 4 times, but the way I would be thinking about is, let's make these guys win this series in Oklahoma City. Let's don't let them celebrate on our floor. That's probably the best way you can look at this game tonight. If we're going to lose this series, let's lose it in Oklahoma City.
But in 89, didn't you lose at the Forum? Or were you in Detroit?
I think we were in Detroit because we had home
You had
field.
you had beat up their home record than they did, or a better regular season record than they did?
And we made them work for every one of those games. Even though we were swept, every one of those games came down to the last couple minutes. We didn't get blown out by the Pistons.
I think one of the worst that I remember for the Lakers is when they lost against Detroit. When they went to Detroit and lost 3 games.
Oh, you mean with Shaq and Kobe?
With Shaq, Kobe, Peyton, and Malone. Malone was injured.
Yeah, he was injured.
He was injured. All right, so Stephen A. was talking about DeAndre Ayton today.
Mm-hmm.
Your fellow Bahamian.
Yes, I still believe in him.
I want you. Okay.
Why do you laugh?
I want you to listen to Stephen A.
He's from the Bahamas, and I tell people, they say, why you keep bringing it up? I said, because he plays 50% of the time as if he's lounging on the beach. It's demoralizing to watch somebody. He's 7'1". He doesn't look like he's gained a pound. He doesn't look like he's spent any time in the gym working on his game or his body or anything. He looks like the same dude we've seen for years. Like literally, please make sure the check is in the account. I need my money, and I'll show up. I'll show up, but I'm not really going to show up half the time. It's embarrassing. It really, really is, because he's not a scrub. He's got skills, but the effort is so minimal. The absence of urgency is so flagrant that it breeds frustration. He's the kind of guy that you if you're the Lakers, you almost have to get him out of your locker room just because of the effect that he will have on the other guys because of this flagrant lack of urgency that he plays with.
Wow.
I don't agree with that at all.
I agree with that some of the time. Some of the time he shows up with no urgency and no energy.
He can't give himself the ball.
Yeah, exactly, because a lot of times they ignore him. This guy can score, man. He can score 18 points a game if you give him the ball, but they don't give him the ball some games.
He had a really bad game 3. I mean, he missed a couple of bunnies right at the rim.
That happens, but okay, I've seen
getting eaten up defensively.
I've seen Joel Embiid miss some at the basket, but you know what? He keeps shooting. He keeps getting the ball.
Getting eaten up defensively.
By the way, Michael, I'm worried about your memory. You lost 2 times in the NBA Finals as a member of the Lakers, and both times they did it on your home court. Detroit in 89 won the title at the Forum, and in 91 the Bulls won the title at the Forum.
And you know why? Injuries, man. We didn't have our best players.
Yeah, but you just said don't let them celebrate on your floor. You let it happen twice.
Yeah.
Well, that's because we were injured. We couldn't have we didn't have.
So if it happens tonight, you can say Luka wasn't playing. They were injured.
Yeah, that's true.
By the way, I also have selective memory. I only remember the good things. I don't remember the bad things. I try to block them out.
You're the opposite of a professional athlete. Like Michael,
remember the bad things.
Oh, Michael, back me up on this. Most pro athletes that I know, and I know a lot of them, remember the losses, and the losses are more crushing than they celebrate the wins, right?
Oh, yeah,
because you're expecting to win every time you play, right?
Yeah, when you're with the Lakers, yes.
But, I'm talking about things like I only remember good things from college. I only remember good things from my childhood. I only remember the good. I never remember the bad things, and there were a lot of bad things. There were a lot of bad things.
So why?
Because it's a better way to live life. I don't dwell on the negative. I dwell on the positive.
What? That's all you do here on this show.
No, I don't dwell on the negative. I do not dwell on the negative. I do not dwell on the negative. I'm not a dweller of the negative.
You're kind of very negative.
Yes. I'm not negative.
You're the most negative person on the show.
Oh, stop
on the station.
I'm not the most negative person on this station.
Who's more negative than you?
Yeah.
You.
Oh, no way.
You're Mr. Negativity.
No,
you call him a homer.
You're Mr. The glass, glass is empty.
You say I'm a homer.
Yeah.
Well, you are a homer.
Right.
But that doesn't
because I'm always positive.
Wait. Is he a homer or a negative?
He's a homer, but on other subjects, he's negative.
Like what?
Yeah.
Like stuff like Giannis or the.
No, I didn't want to kill Magic City. You did.
that Magic City's not a benchmark.
Well,
that's
I'm just giving you an example.
That's not a litmus test.
No, but I mean, last week they want to expand the college football playoff to 24 teams. You're a no.
I'm a no.
Yeah,
So-
but you're always a no.
You're
It's a
allowed
no.
to be a no.
So,
Your
May-
favorite
so
word
May-
is no.
Just let
So,
everybody
Mace,
in.
Think about this. Okay?
Okay, I'm thinking.
You have to give me the correct answer.
Okay, I'll give you the correct answer.
So
Pepe.
you're not negative.
I'm not negative at all.
That's negative. You should say yes.
Yes, I am negative. No,
Yes.
no, Pepe, this trickery is not going to work on me.
I'm confused
Michael.
too.
Rudimentary trickery.
Did Stephen A. besmirch Bahamas by saying he's just too lazy because he's from Bahamas?
I didn't even think about that point, but you're right. Like he's insinuating that all his Bahamians are lazy. And I mean,
What? Wait.
let's put it this way: we know how to
Defend
enjoy.
your country.
We're like Mace. We know how to take days off.
There you go. There you go. Hey, top athletes, big moments one night. The OC Sports Awards hosted by Travis Rogers, June 18 at Angel Stadium. Celebrate greatness and be part of Orange County's premier sports night. Get your tickets now at check that. Now at theocsportsawards.org. Theocsportsawards.org. I felt really bad. Obviously, the Sixers got swept by the Knicks. I felt really bad for the Philadelphia Reporter who got absolutely swarmed by Knicks fans. So imagine this is like...
Plus, there was another Bahamian who got swept on that team, B.J. Edgecombe.
Oh, yeah, that's
not
right.
Not a good week for the Bahamas.
Mason, I want to say in the clip, it's not just her, and it's a couple other people who are reacting to the Sixers' loss.
Okay, got it. So listen to this. Again, this is a Philly reporter after Philly got ousted by the Knicks in Philly.
Walter, you would think that I'm in New York right now instead of Philadelphia. This is absolutely not the way that fans are hoping to end the Sixers season. You can see that I am surrounded by Knicks fans right now. Take a listen to what some of the Sixers fans I found had to say.
I ain't gonna lie, this is a Mother's Day massacre. I left my mom, you know what I mean, to spend time thinking that I'm going down with the ship, but I'm going down with the ship, so I gotta make it up to mama.
Sell the team, fire Nick Nurse, everybody gone.
Gone.
Like Kyle Lowry, coach.
We're getting clowned. Yeah, I got nothing. I think it was Game 6 a few years ago when the Knicks beat us here, and we walked out and they were chanting like this. It's worse this year.
They gotta play better defense.
And I love Joel, and I hope he stays. I love the whole team. They did amazing, but it's just heartbreaking. It really is.
Oh, that last girl was real broken up,
Really
wasn't she?
crying.
Oh, she was really sad.
Michael, Joel Embiid is immovable, right? You can't move him with he has 3 years at $53 million a year on his. I mean, you and I love Embiid.
Yeah, but he's injured too much.
Yeah,
nobody's going to take.
So
a
we
chance.
got a little Embiid. I want you guys to react to this next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN. You know what? If you are looking for the sports experience of the year, Cosm is the place to do it. So I have seen such great stuff at Cosm. I was there for Game 7 of the World Series. Oh, my God, it was nuts. Filled with fans and gigantic 87-foot wraparound LED display. If you're a fan of the NHL, NBA playoffs, this is the spot to be. It will change the way you view sports forever. By the way, great for date nights, family adventures. They got Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. They got Cirque du Soleil. They got The Matrix. And now the magic of Hogwarts is coming to Cosm. Fans of all ages can relive Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone in shared reality. I have never seen it. I'm going to see it for the first time at Cosm. I cannot wait. If you want to see Harry Potter or any of the NHL, NBA playoff games, now is the time. Go to Cosm.com. That's COSM.com. Get the complete schedule and the tickets. Cosm.com. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Purple and gold playoff energy.
The purple and gold are down 3 games to none and need a spark, and they need it now.
And on Monday night, the Thunder are going to have an opportunity to sweep the Lakers.
It's win or the season is over for the Lake Show. Can the Lakers crack the Thunder and force a Game 5 in OKC? Lakers host the Thunder. Coverage begins tonight at 6 p.m.
The Lakers postseason push happens right here on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Hey
guys, it's Sedano. It's springtime in SoCal, and you're still on those same old floors? Make a power move with Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Hardwood, laminate, waterproof vinyl, carpet, turf, all in stock. They even have Cortec, the original 100% waterproof, kid-proof, pet-proof, luxury vinyl flooring in a ton of colors ready and in stock. Visit the showroom off the 5 next to the Commerce Casino or check them out on the web, HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. No games, no gimmicks, and no spring sale beats wholesale.
Hey, LA and OC, if you love great food and smart prices, you need to know about Wild Fork Foods. Hosting, grilling, you just want a great dinner? Start at Wild Fork Foods. Find your local SoCal store at wildforkfoods.com. Wild Fork, quality meat and seafood, low prices, largest variety in one store.
Evan Cohen here. Game day brings the excitement. Your stay should feel just as memorable. With Marriott Bonvoy, official hotel partner of the NCAA and U.S. Soccer, you're connected to a portfolio of brands designed for how you travel. Some offer complimentary breakfast, others give you room to spread out, space to stay productive, or extended stay comforts. So whether you're a traveling fan or part of the team, Marriott Bonvoy celebrates the moments that live on before and after the game. Marriott Bonvoy, where game day checks in.
Harry Douglas here. Let me ask you something. What if you can enjoy the taste of a cocktail, the warmth of a spirit, and still stay fully in control? That's RK Zero Proof, a pioneer in the alcohol-free spirits category. RK delivers bold flavor and a real warming sensation with zero alcohol, zero sugar, zero carbs, and 0 calories. Perfect for nights out, social gatherings, or anytime you want the experience of a drink without sacrificing tomorrow. Check it out at rkbeverages.com. That's ARKAY beverages.com. RK, all the flavor, none of the alcohol.
Mason in Ireland on 710.
I mean, would you rather have good life or sex? Good sex. Good life, good sex.
Well, I got both.
There you go. That's
good for you, Johnny I.
More of Mason in Ireland right now.
All right, we are getting ready for a dramatic game 4 tonight. Crypto.com Arena.
The comeback starts.
The comeback begins, says Michael Thompson.
It's got to happen sometime, Mace. You can't go 0 forever. And when it comes back to 0-3.
It's not 0 for forever in
infinity.
MLB or NHL.
That's right.
Just in the NBA, it's never
gotta happen
happened.
sometime.
162.
Yeah, that's amazing.
What's
So
wrong with
you don't think it's going to happen, Mace?
in your lifetime?
No, I don't think it's going to happen.
See,
I
that's,
think it'll happen in our
that
lifetime.
is negative.
Yeah.
That
That's
is
not negative. That's just an opinion. That's not
No,
negative.
no, in your lifetime. I'm
In my
saying.
lifetime, yeah.
So if you get to live 100 years, it's not going to happen.
No, correct. It's not going to happen if I live to
Well,
100
Pepe, it
years,
hasn't
which I will
happened
not.
in what year did the NBA start, Michael? Like
46.
Yeah, I mean, I'm 60.
So-
it hasn't happened in 61 years, Pepe.
Yeah, the odds actually are in Mace's favor with
yeah,
that one.
Yeah. And that's not being negative. That's just a friggin' opinion. All right.
I'm excited about tonight. It's and especially if it's going to be the last time LeBron and Austin play for the Lakers. I'm going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's going to be electric.
Okay, so it's going to be electric. Here's Joel Embiid. Obviously, the Sixers out of the playoffs now. He does not know where he's going to be next year.
VJ is going. I know, and I'm going to talk to him. He's going to be better, and he was amazing for his first year. Tyrese is going to be better, and he's taking a step every single year. PG that we saw the last couple of weeks, he still got it, and then everybody else. I don't know who's going to be here. I don't even know if I'm going to be here, but whatever happens, happens. But for me, I'm excited about really getting back to myself.
Okay, so does it sound like he's going to be there next year?
Let me kind of jumpstart this whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
There is no chance, zero, that Joel Embiid is not in Philadelphia next year. Here's why. He has 3 years, $159 million guaranteed left on his contract. And no team is going to pick up a $53 million a year player who can't play. He's got a chronic knee problem. He had to miss games in this series.
Yeah.
I love Embiid. I love his game. I think he's fun. I think Michael, you've called him the most fully skilled big man you've ever seen.
Of that size, with that weight and size.
So I don't think I can move. Now, I mean, I asked Mace this earlier, Michael. I'm curious to get your opinion because you played against him. I thought Mike Greenberg on Get Up this morning had a really good idea for Joel Embiid. He needs to reinvent himself the way that Bill Walton did in the 70s and 80s. Bill Walton won the title in Portland as their best player in 1977. then his knees and his ankles and his health just gave out on him. In 86, he won the Sixth Man of the Year award for the Celtics. He went to Boston and reinvented himself. Michael, if I was coaching the Sixers, if I was Nick Nurse, Joel Embiid plays 20 minutes a game, like Bill Walton did for the Celtics that year.
Bring him off the bench? Or?
Yep. Or you can start him and finish him. He plays 5 minutes a quarter. That's it.
Yeah.
And maybe that would preserve his knees, and he reinvents himself the way Walton did. What do you think?
That's kind of what they did with LeBron when Luka and Austin were going. Well, LeBron would play like 28 minutes a game.
Right. Play to that sort
so
of.
So now, how about what Luka did? He went to Europe, and we still don't know how he's going to be, but that could be an answer for Embiid.
You'll get a PRP treatment?
Yeah, I mean, it might help a little bit, but if his knees haven't healed yet, Pepe, he's had 5-6 years of this. He's tried everything. He's got a chronic knee problem. It's not getting better, and the Sixers rolled the dice and paid him, just like the Pelicans rolled the dice and paid Zion.
Yeah.
And now those guys have such albatross contracts that they can't trade them.
They're immovable. Yeah, they are. Here's Joel Embiid on whether this season is successful. Listen.
I mean, I said it, and I'm going to say it again. I know we lost, and I know that's not the right mentality to have. But, for me, this was a success. I came into this year not knowing where I was going to be, how long I was going to play, if I was even going to play based on how the knee was the last 2 years. And, I came in just, hoping for the best. And I feel like we're in a position where we figured out the knee. Hasn't been an issue.
Okay. So considers the season to still be a success.
Yeah, I can see what he's saying because nobody expected them to win the title. It would
Right.
be a major failure if the Thunder don't win the title, if the Knicks don't win the title because they brought in Mike Brown to get to the finals and win it. If
Detroit.
Not Detroit because nobody thought Detroit was going to be here, the number one seed in the East. If San Antonio fails to win it this year, it would be a success for them because this is a stepping stone that they need to challenge Oklahoma City going forward.
So it's a success for the Lakers because nobody was expecting to beat Houston?
That was a success. I wouldn't.
Yeah, that would have been a failure. I thought they would be Houston even without Luka.
I did not think they would be Houston.
Yeah, you did.
I did not.
But I knew they would because Houston
I'm
can't
negative,
shoot.
apparently.
Exactly.
I have opinions, and that makes me negative.
No, 11 out of 12 ESPN experts picked Houston. Only Mark Spears picked them.
Yeah, so only a few teams you can say is a major failure because you expect them to be in the finals to win it.
But you can't say the season's successful.
Sure, why not?
Philly says it's successful. They just got swept out of the play. No,
for a team like Atlanta or Charlotte, they had a successful year because they got to the playoffs.
Lakers are in a different category. Best player not available, facing the defending champions.
Right. Yeah, so
really
even with
tough
Luka,
spot.
if they would have failed, it wouldn't be a failure because you're playing against the best.
Yeah.
It depends how you look at it. To me, it's a success because they beat Houston. Nobody was thinking that they're going to beat Houston. And the other hand, Boston, everybody thought that Boston was going to get to the final. They didn't make it.
Yeah, see, that's a flop.
And by the way, it's a loser mentality. Only one team wins the title every year.
Right.
So that means 29 other teams are losing.
Yes.
The Lakers made the final 8. The Sixers made the final 8.
Yeah.
They outlasted 22 teams weren't even playing.
Yeah.
And so people say, I obviously hear from Laker fans all the time, and they said, well, the reason we're not winning this series is because of the refs, because the Lakers don't give any calls. No, it's not.
Well, but when you were expected to win, like that 73 Warrior team, that was a failure, right?
Right.
Because they won 73 games and failed to win the title. That's a failure.
But I think Draymond screwed him by getting ejected.
Well,
that is true.
Yeah.
It is true.
And the one thing that is true every year is only one team can win.
Right.
And so the Knicks, like to Michael's point, the Knicks are going to be disappointed if they don't win it.
Yeah.
They're on a historic roll right now.
Yeah, on a roll.
San Antonio will look at this and say, if we don't win it, we wasted a year of Wemby and Dylan Harper. But I think San Antonio is going to be around for the next 10 years. I think Oklahoma City is going to be around for the next 10 years.
Because they're very young. And on the other hand, people are saying, people in Los Angeles like championship.
Yes.
Okay. So for a lot of people are going to say it's not a success because we didn't get
Well, it's
to the
championship or
final.
bust for the Lakers, right?
Yeah.
That's the way it always is.
Yeah, but I mean, you just have to realize what we have and how far we got.
Right. And I think, too, it's going to be a fascinating summer It's going to be really fascinating to see the way this comes together.
I don't know how we're going to do it, but somehow we'll get Wemby.
Is that what is going to happen? Yeah.
Right, Emily? That's what's going to happen somehow.
I want to live in your world. I want to live in your world. The one where
one
Wemby's
thing
a
I
Laker.
hope happens this summer.
Yeah.
We take down that in-season tournament banner.
Oh, is that right?
Why?
Because the Knicks won it this year, and the NBA insisted they put up a banner, and James Dolan told them to F off.
Yeah.
If the Knicks don't have to do it, we shouldn't have to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
So you want to do it yourself? Just walk.
Just
walk up there, tear it down.
No, I will leave it to the capable maintenance people at Crypto.com Arena. But if you're looking for something to do over there,
well, if it's missing, comes up missing. We know who the number one suspect will be.
That's right. If it goes missing, it was John Ireland.
For $100, would you take down the in-season tournament banner?
No, because I can't do anything that might get me fired.
Okay.
Yeah, that might get me fired. But what if you feel like you got to display it, hang it in the practice facility.
What? Take it down and sell it on eBay for charity.
Boy, you get a lot of money.
Great idea.
You would get a lot of money for it.
Okay, so Barstool in Chicago, they have a collection of the worst banners.
Yeah,
like the lamest banners. They have the AFC finalist banner for the Colts. They have a couple other banners that are just like lame. Mm-hmm. They should take the Lakers banner.
The Sacramento Kings Summer League.
Yeah, they probably have that one too.
Exactly.
Yeah, the Lakers won Summer League in like 2020.
Right.
They get a banner?
I remember that.
No, they don't have a banner.
Were we there
they
that
got rings,
summer?
I think.
Rings,
yeah, they did get rings.
Yeah.
But they don't have a banner.
Put those rings up for charity.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, coming up next for you, we're going to do some fast track as we get ready for Game 4, Lakers versus OKC across the street at Crypto.com Arena. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, if you hear Morales talk about this in the morning, I talk about it in the afternoons. In L.A., we got bad water. Spencer Pratt will fix it when he gets named mayor of Los Angeles. But until then, you got to use LifeSource water system. Get rid of that grimy, lousy city water. I did it about a year ago, and it's become an essential home appliance with me. One salt-free system. We get cleaner, better-tasting water from every tap in the house. No more harsh chlorine taste. None of that slippery, salt-softened feel. Plus, you don't have to haul any salt bags. LifeSource uses salt-free technology that helps protect your plumbing. It's super low maintenance, no monthly upkeep. And it's not just me. They've been around since 1984, trusted by over 250,000 homes. They have more than 4,000 five-star reviews. Upgrade your water today with LifeSource. You can call the factory at 800-WATER-99 or visit LifeSourceWater.com. Right now, get factory direct pricing and free installation for a limited time. LifeSource Water. Taste and feel the difference. Warranty limitations apply. LifeSource Water, LifeSourceWater.com.
LA's only local sports morning show.
The Sedano and Cat Morning Show, weekdays at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
I know we've had this conversation, and we're probably going to have it again. We were talking about Austin Reeves.
Uh-oh.
Okay? But I think more and more what I've been saying for years, okay, of like, I'm not comfortable, and I hate doing this. I hate being the guy that takes money out of somebody's wallet. But it's like, I'm looking at this through the Lakers lens, okay? I'm just not comfortable giving him the max.
Oh, please.
I'm not.
The max.
I'm not comfortable giving him the max.
Oh, listen, George, look. I love Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves is a great offensive regular season player. Austin Reeves is not built for the postseason in that he cannot play defense.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show, weekdays at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
LA's only local sports morning show.
Hey, it's Mace. Count on Jacob after a car accident. Count on Jacob after a rideshare crash. Count on Jacob after a motorcycle hit. Count on Jacob. 800-345-6789.
Call Jacob. What if I told you the next great story in Los Angeles isn't happening on the court? It's happening in Glendale. Hi, it's Momo, Ramona Shelburne. At Hyundai of Glendale, it's not just a grand opening, it's a fresh start. Right now, lease a brand new 2026 Hyundai Palisade SE for just $299 a month. Comes with owner's assurance and America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Call 818-222-8000 or check them out, HyundaiofGlendale.net.
$299 per month plus tax. Goes in lease for 24 months. $43.99 cash due from customer plus $500 lease cash. $48.99 due at signing plus government fees and taxes. Unapproved above average credit through HMS. Security deposit. 7,500 miles per year. 20 cents per excess miles. Expires 5/31/26.
Looking for a vodka with standards? Blue Ice delivers. American-made from Idaho potatoes, gluten-free, non-GMO, and only 64 calories an ounce. Enjoy the classic Huckleberry with lemonade or award-winning double espresso. Blue Ice vodka, premium taste, nothing extra.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
The home of USC football, and now the home of The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
And it is 2 p.m. in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason in Ireland.
And it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track. The return of Fast Track, driven by our friends at Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
Down low is 350 cube, 3.25 horsepower, 4-speed, 410 gears, 10 coats of competition orange, hand-rubbed lacquer with a blue plain manifold, full race cams.
Fast Track on Mason in Ireland.
Time for Fast Track. Take it away, Mace.
Zoom, man.
Well, first, I'd like to congratulate LaMelo Ball. He is welcomed to Sun with Anna Montana, and they named their child.
Her name is Hannah Montana?
No, Anna Montana.
Anna or Anna Montana.
I would change it.
I'm not finished with the sentence because the rest is great, too.
It's good.
Their child is named LaOne.
Oh.
And so their next child, should it be LaTu or L'another one?
What about Ledoux? Kind of a French name. Ledoux.
I like L'another one.
Or
I think would work well.
Ledoux.
Yeah, exactly. Ledoux.
El Dos.
Yeah, that's an unusual name. First of all, they're both unusual names. Her name is Anna Montana, which is weird. Yeah, that's her name.
Anna Montana.
Or Anna Montana. And then the baby's named Ledoux or
LaOne.
LaOne.
And I say LaTu, Ledoux, L'another one for their second.
It's kind of like George Foreman. He
I
named
like
all his
Ledoux.
kids George. Like all of his kids were George
If
Foreman.
you had a son or daughter, what would their name be, Mace?
It would be
Steve.
Steve the Fourth.
Steve the Fourth?
Yeah, Steve the Fourth. We'd keep the chain going. Yeah. BC, what do you got?
Fast Track.
All right, and Major League Baseball this week, Hall of Famer CC Sabathia was inducted into the Brewers Hall of Fame. They have a little Hall of Honor.
Wasn't he only there for like 3 weeks?
Well, this is what this sparked the debate online. So he played only 17 games with the Brewers, was there half a season in 2008.
Wow. They did win the division that year.
They did. They lost to the Phillies. Didn't make it to the World Series. But when you look at the 17 games, it might be the greatest 17-game stretch of all time by a starting pitcher. 11-2, 1.6 ERA, 7 complete games, 3 shutouts.
And then the Yankees paid him, and he left Milwaukee. Yeah.
So what do you think about allowing somebody into your team's Ring of Honor of only 17 games? Is that
so? That would be the equivalent of us putting Karl Malone or Gary Payton up on the wall,
or the Dodgers putting Manny Ramirez, who had a brief run.
It's not totally ridiculous, but it's pretty close.
Yeah,
to totally ridiculous.
I think it's kind of dumb, to be honest with you.
I agree with that. I think it's kind of dumb.
I mean, had a really good run, but very little impact in terms of the history of the franchise. I don't get quite retiring.
Yeah, it would be like
them.
Darryl Strawberry or Eric Davis getting recognized by the Dodgers.
Yeah.
They were here for such a short period of time.
Hey, coverage and content of the 2026 NBA playoffs on ESPN LA is presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official Native American resort and casino of the Los Angeles Lakers. See for yourself what made readers of Newsweek and USA Today name Pechanga the best casino outside of Las Vegas. Visit Pechanga.com for more information.
You know, I'm watching Mitch Johnson up there, and I can't hear what he's saying, but they're asking me about the Wemby elbow. Just one time, I'd like to hear a coach say, that was stupid to do. Just say it,
that was dumb.
But you got to defend the game.
But it's not like, no, Michael, when you played, like Jack Ramsey or Pat Riley could get away with it, now it's a players' league.
I don't care, man. Be a man and live up to say
there isn't one coach in the NBA, not even Eric Spoelstra, who will rip his own players.
Really? If Bam did that, Eric would say that was a dumb thing to do?
Well, Bam scored 84 points in a game where the other team played no defense, and Eric completely supported him.
83, not 84.
Yeah, 83.
Yeah.
He could not score 84.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's a stretch goal. Right
Even with all 5 Wizards on him.
Exactly.
Wizards won the lottery.
Yeah, I know. How about
They're going
that?
to take that Debanza from BYU?
Either him or Peterson, one of the two.
I wouldn't take Peterson. He missed too many games.
Or they said they listened to offers.
Oh,
yes, they would.
But
welcome AJ Debanza to the Lakers.
Right.
Let's go.
That would be great to get a young stud, but I think that Washington's created a really interesting roster.
Yes, they have.
Trae Young, AD.
Yeah.
I mean,
The number one
Devonta,
good.
Yeah.
Can't
Alex
George
Sarr's good.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got a bunch of guys
and
there now.
they're waiting for offers for the first pick.
Yeah.
So if you're Milwaukee, why would
Potentially.
you call them? Say, hey, we'll send you. They got the cap space. We'll send you Giannis. Give us that number one
You
pick and
imagine
something
Giannis
else.
with AD
If you're Washington, wouldn't you do? Why wouldn't you do that? Go
And
for
Trae
it.
Young in the backcourt.
and Trae Young in the backcourt.
And they've got some good young players,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Right? And they could put Alex Sarr in the
At
deal
center.
to send him back
Oh,
to
right. They could
Milwaukee.
send him
No,
back.
they don't need to because they got cap space. I think they have.
But
cap
why
space.
would you need AD, Sarr, and Giannis?
Yeah.
You can't play them together.
Why not? Milwaukee's doing it with two. I mean, Oklahoma's doing it with two big guys and
But
doing
yeah,
it pretty well.
that's 3. That's 3 7-footers.
Well, one can come off the bench. Sarr can come off the bench.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
If they want to do it.
Yeah. And the Clippers wound up with the 12th pick.
No,
In
5th.
Oh, they did get the 5th
Fifth
in the
pick,
line?
which is why I think it would that
Yeah.
punishment, if the NBA said, you know what?
Be awesome.
We've come to the conclusion that you funneled money illegally to Kawhi Leonard.
And they take it away. Wow.
We're just gonna take the 5th pick out and move everybody. We're not gonna give it to anybody else. We're just gonna erase that pick.
Erase it.
And then everybody, I think, would be happy. The other owners would be happy. The fans would be happy. The only people that wouldn't be happy are Clipper fans, but there aren't very many of those.
That's true.
But I think that this solution has landed in the NBA's lap. I have no
doubt that they're going
confidence
to
they
do
will
it.
take it.
I doubt they're going to do it. So I wanted to mention this. John, you sent this, and I was looking at it this weekend. There's a kid named Jacob Mizorowski who pitches for the Milwaukee Brewers.
Yeah, this is unbelievable.
And you might remember last year after
They put him in
4
the All-Star
starts,
game,
he was in the All-Star game. So he has now thrown 9 pitches. No, I'm sorry. 14 pitches over 100 miles an hour, over 103 miles an hour.
Right. 103 is the number.
103
Nolan Ryan
is the
used
number.
to go over 100 all the time, but
Yeah.
Ryan very rarely hit 103. I don't think he ever did.
These are the fastest pitches by starters under tracking. Jordan Hicks is in there somewhere, but it's mostly Jacob Mizorowski. And I
Yeah,
was
the
thinking,
Angels had a reliever that could throw 104. I can't remember who it was.
So here's the question: Would you have any chance against a Mizorowski fastball?
No, Michael.
Could
matter
you
of
not
fact,
swing
what would-
blindly?
that's
and
what I would do. I'd
potentially-
close my eyes and swing. You can't see it, right?
Yeah, you got
At 103.
yeah. Well, guys like Shohei and Freddie, would they hit it? Would they make contact? You got to load up early.
I don't know. You ever asked Trace what he does against a guy who throws 103 miles
Yeah,
an
he
hour?
says you got to anticipate. You got to start early, otherwise you won't catch up to it.
Swinging
Boy,
a lot of
that
pitches
is
in the dirt.
So tough.
So
Yeah,
you just
by the
have,
way, if I
so
was-
you just have to guess.
Yeah, if I was Mizorowski, I would never throw strikes because you know that they would be expecting a strike,
Exactly.
and they're going to swing at it anyway.
Yeah. The one thing I'll say about this is he's not had. I mean, you hope he stays healthy. I don't know what the accumulative effect is of throwing 103-mile-an-hour pitch after 103-mile-an-hour
Nolan Ryan
pitch.
pitched longer than anybody, and he threw 100 all the time.
Yeah, I wonder what he showed up on the speed gun.
100 till he was 46.
But the thing is, did Nolan Ryan do that from the age that he, 12? Because the issue is, these guys that are pitching right now started pitching faster earlier than Nolan Ryan did. They didn't play other sports. They played one sport. They were just a baseball player, and they were just cranking as hard as they can, throwing as fast as they can from the age that they're 12. And so there's more years of throwing fast than Nolan Ryan had.
Yeah.
That's why it might be different for this age group.
Nolan Ryan, in the StatCast era, his fastest pitch was 100.8 miles an hour.
Right.
So this kid is
And that was his-
blowing
his
that number
absolute
away.
So what are the numbers of this?
How old is this guy?
This kid.
He's a kid, Michael. He just got to the big leagues last year.
And he made an all-star team after he only had, 2 or 3 starts?
23?
It's a good question. Jacob Mizorowski, the Milwaukee Brewers, throwing 103 miles an hour. He's 24 years old.
Well, does he mix it up? He doesn't just lay back and let it go every pitch, right? Doesn't he
No,
mix it up?
not
Nobody
every
had
pitch.
15 pitches of over 103, so he can go to it when he needs
Yeah,
it.
it's there. He can go into the bag and pull that thing out, and that's.
So you think he's going to need Tommy John like everybody
Well,
eventually gets?
I mean,
He may have already had it.
No, he hasn't. He's had no elbow surgery. I looked it up.
No elbow problems. But, Nolan Ryan never had arm problems because they said a lot of his speed came out of his legs. His legs were so strong, not generate some momentum. So maybe this guy has the same type of strong legs that could generate that kind of arm momentum towards the plate.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I just think with the way that youth sports is going now, these guys are not as they're not going to have as long as careers as Nolan Ryan's did. I think, like as I mentioned, they threw faster, earlier, longer, and at a much bigger clip than what Nolan Ryan had to do.
To Emily's point, so when I had my neck surgery a few years back, I ended up
comparing yourself to Nolan Ryan.
No, but I ended up at a rehab place, and I was amazed at the number of high school kids who are dealing with knees and shoulders.
Well, a lot of high school kids are getting Tommy John just to get out of the way.
Getting Tommy John. The place was filled with high school kids having these procedures done and then rehabbing from them. So it's really, really common now. And it didn't used to be.
So the more you pitch and the more that you throw fast when you're young, you're going to suffer that.
Right.
The consequences you're going to suffer sooner or later.
But it's the only way you make it to the big leagues
Emily
these
is
days.
saying.
The only way you make it to the big leagues these days is if you are doing the youth programs and you commit to one position, one sport, because youth sports is very different than when we all were going through it. You have to specialize is the only way you get to the big leagues.
And you do it 12 months a year.
And this guy's specialty, velo. He's got serious velo.
You don't have to specialize, Emily, if you're an exceptional athlete. A guy like Anthony Edwards could have played football if he wanted to, but he chose basketball.
So that's 1% of the 1% of people?
No, there's a bunch of kids out there who are multi-sport kids who are really good in different sports. I saw them growing up with my sons when kids can play two or three or four sports
Well, your sons
really
are
well.
a different generation than the kids that are coming up right now.
And the kids that are coming right now, the difference is, Michael, and you've always talked about this over the years, is when you were playing, the second the season ended, you didn't pick up a basketball for 3 months.
Yeah.
Now all these kids are convinced they have to play 12 months a year.
Yeah.
And
There's
they're
private equities involved in this. There's a lot of money involved in this. You have to commit to one thing. You can't do multiple sports because it's too expensive.
And using the same muscles over and over and over
We can
again.
ask Dr. Clapper about it tomorrow. We should ask him about Mizorowski. Like, is there some sort of thing that we should be expecting from him? Or is there a way in which he can sustain 103?
Dr. Trudell, he's got exceptional boys. His twins are exceptional athletes, good little athletes.
But will
and
they,
play
not
multiple.
will they not at some point pick one?
No, I told him let them play through high school, let them play multiple sports.
But,
then he's not going to be professional athletes.
I think there's a possibility they could be. Those kids are good athletes. They could excel in something.
But at some point, you don't make a decision. You got to make a decision.
They will.
At some
Well,
point.
how
Go
old?
all in
How
on one
old?
sport.
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know. You 16.
You can play
kinda
multiple.
Decide,
yeah,
right?
but then that's what happened with Michael's kids. Trace, they were all good football players.
Yes.
And Michael and Julie told him, we don't want you playing football. You're going to get hurt.
Right.
You all have a chance
Yeah.
to be professional athletes. For whatever reason, Mikey and Clay went basketball.
Right.
And Trace went baseball. After Trace decided baseball, did he play other sports through high school?
He played multiple sports until his junior year in baseball in high school. And he said, okay, just baseball from now on.
Well, that's what you're talking about. That's a 16-year-old making a decision.
And also the scouts, they notice the good players when they're in high school. I mean, when they're
Pepe, they notice them when they're 10 now.
Yeah. So
Lamar Odom told me he started to get money handshakes when he was 11 years old.
No,
in
I
New
mean
York
they're
City.
12 years old with college scholarship
and
commitments.
they
I mean,
get scholarships
Remember,
right
Lane
away.
Kiffin used to offer kids scholarships who are 11.
Yeah.
You know,
Did you see Peyton Manning's kid who's like 12, the way he throws the football?
Really? Already?
Oh, my God.
They say he's better than
I think he's 14. I think
Is he
he's
14?
I think
Okay.
he's a freshman. And
A
he's
freshman in high
Te-
school, yeah.
Tennessee, yeah.
Well, he'll be going to Tennessee, I'm sure.
Oh, no, I think
ours
he's
went to
UVA.
Texas.
Yeah,
Here's what's going to
Eli
happen.
went to Ole Miss.
M's got the scenario.
He's going to UVA.
UVA? Why?
Because Arch almost went to UVA. It was one of his final schools. Peyton Manning's wife graduated from UVA and have deep commitments there. Peyton Manning spoke at the year before me at the commencement speech, and he also trains at the private school in Charlottesville in the offseason.
Wow.
At St. Anne's Belfield.
You guys got too many rules at UVA. Don't you still have that honor code?
We do have an honor code still.
Do people abide by it?
Do we have an honor code here at ESPN?
Hell no.
No, I don't think
Cappy
we do.
works here.
Yeah, no. Morales burned the honor code a long time ago. All right, more Fast Track coming up next. In the meantime, hey, the economy's out of control. Will prices ever go back to normal? It's like, don't order the wrong size coffee. That's a $2 mistake with $8 consequences. We get it. Nobody can afford buyer's remorse right now, and that's exactly why Hyundai provides America's best warranty on every new vehicle. It's 10 years, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty, and 24/7 roadside assistance. Tell you, I love my Hyundai. I have a Hyundai Elantra hybrid, saving crazy amounts on gas. I'm getting like 45 miles to the gallon. It makes a huge difference. And Hyundai's got lots of SUVs and EVs that you can check out. Plus, I mean, maybe you want to go SUV with the Palisade, which is spectacular. 2 sunroofs. You want to go Santa Fe? You want to go Sonata or Elantra like me? In today's high-cost world, this crazy economy, the smartest thing you can own is peace of mind. Having the certainty of America's best warranty from Hyundai, that is priceless. Visit your SoCal Hyundai dealers today for more information. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It is Fast Track on Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, driven by Cerritos Auto Square.
And it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
More Fast Track next.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers for your afternoon drive.
Went to the Mercado, loaded up on carnitas, some pollo, got fresh chicharron from the carnitas place.
Ooh.
Sat there in the bar.
You say it. Chicharron.
Chicharron.
See, sounds better with it.
Oh, she speaks Spanish. I don't. I'm doing the best that I can over
You
here.
did great,
Did I do okay?
Yes, you did.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive. Weekdays starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. It's springtime in SoCal, and you're still on those same old floors? Make a power move with Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Hardwood, laminate, waterproof vinyl, carpet, turf, all in stock. They even have Core-Tec, the original 100% waterproof, kid-proof, pet-proof, luxury vinyl flooring in a ton of colors ready and in stock. Visit the showroom off the 5 next to the Commerce Casino or check them out on the web, HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. No games, no gimmicks, and no spring sale beats wholesale.
Hey, LA County, it's time to vote. Return your ballot early at any official ballot drop box. Visit plan.lavote.gov to make your voting plan today. That's plan.lavote.gov. Brought to you by the Los Angeles County Registrar.
This is a special notice to U.S. taxpayers owing $10,000 or more to the IRS. Tax Relief Advocates is urgently notifying taxpayers that tax relief initiatives are now available that may significantly reduce or eliminate what you owe. If you're afraid of an IRS lien, levy, or wage garnishment, don't lose hope. You can now take advantage of these current relief programs to end all collections, reduce the amount you owe, and resolve your tax problem. Even if you have years of unfiled tax returns or are already in a payment plan, you may still qualify for significant relief. Struggling taxpayers can now get relief they need during these hard economic times. A hotline has been established by Tax Relief Advocates for you to call and see what you qualify for. They are A+ rated with the BBB and have over 1,000 5-star reviews. Don't wait. Call 800-575-9087, 800-575-9087. That's 800-575-9087 or simply visit tra.com.
Fast Track.
And it is Fast Track on 710 ESPN. Mason and Ireland on the all-new ESPN LA app, 7:10 a.m. and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Fast Track now back in the 2 p.m. hour on Mason and Ireland, driven by Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com. Once again, back to Fast Track and back to Mason and Ireland on 710.
All right, vroom, vroom, man.
All right, the English Premier League is coming down to the wire here. We have 2 games left for Arsenal in the league season, and it's a tight race between Arsenal and Manchester City. The reason I'm bringing it up is that this weekend there was a, let's just say, controversial VAR.
I hate
ruling.
VAR.
Well, let me explain what happened here.
Here we go.
So Arsenal was up 1-0 over West Ham. West Ham scores in stoppage time off of a corner kick, but in the VAR, they review that the goalie for Arsenal is being tugged, pulled, arm-barred. There was a foul they deemed on the keeper. Therefore, that goal does not stand. Arsenal wins and continues to be on the top of the table over Manchester City. So the problem with VAR could be is that you could call a foul in every play.
Mm-hmm.
Theoretically, if you slow things down frame by frame, there could be a foul called in every play, but you can only review a certain thing. But the good thing about VAR is you are technically getting the results right. The goalie was pushed, tugged,
Right, you're saying
pulled out of the
there
way.
was a foul committed.
There was a foul committed. Therefore, the call was right to under review, but it does mess up the flow of play. So it's the most important thing about replay, getting the call right. Getting the right winner, getting the right goal, getting right everything. Is that the most important thing?
No.
Go ahead.
Absolutely not.
No. Kills the momentum of the game.
Yep, and in soccer especially, you know there are so few goals. A lot of these games, Pepe, as you know, 1-0. So a goal is scored, the whole stadium goes crazy, and then everyone has to wait for the video assisted review.
This is at the end of the game?
It was in stoppage time, yes.
See, I don't like the VAR, and I think that
even if it's
But
the
it
right
was a
call,
foul.
even is the right call because they can do that in every play, every single play, and the VAR most of the time they don't have the right call.
But if that goalie was not tugged, pushed, and armbarred, he probably would have caught the ball on the cross, and the goal wouldn't have gone in.
Probably.
But he was pushed and tugged because it
Okay,
did happen.
well, because
He
there
was
is always
fouled.
there is always pushing and there is always
do you like
grabbing
VAR?
and all
You watch
that.
soccer?
I think VAR is a useful tool and it helps.
I don't like it.
Just play the game.
Emily
I
told
don't-
goal scores. You want to wait 10 minutes to see if it's really a
Just
goal.
play the game.
I would like the right thing to happen. I would
Wait.
like if the foul is a foul.
And you don't
there's
care if it
offensive
takes
line-
them 10 minutes to execute the
I
review.
don't care.
If it was the other way around, okay?
I don't
If
care.
it was the other way around, Arsenal scores and then they void the goal.
But if it's really a foul,
Wait,
I'm okay
wait.
with it.
You'll be okay, even though
Yes.
you're an Arsenal
Because
fan?
it's what actually happened. If what actually happened is a foul occurred,
like call
therefore
reviews.
I'm okay. And
You
if
like
the right call
reviews.
is on the field is
I don't like reviews.
I don't like
Yeah.
reviews.
all right.
Just
Just
go
go
with the
with
call on the
reviews.
floor. Go with the call on the field.
You must love it when the guys call for a referee review, huh, Emily? You go,
I
oh boy,
want
oh
them
boy.
to get the calls right. I want it to be true.
So you're the one.
Yeah.
You're it.
You're the reason.
And by
why
the way,
all
this
Barcelona
stupid
won the league, La Liga.
I'm sorry?
Barcelona won La Liga.
Okay, who cares? Mason.
Just
you
for
had a
that,
story.
Arsenal is going to
Yes.
lose.
What is?
You had a story related to this.
Yeah, I do. As a matter of fact, so this is a youth baseball. You watched this earlier, John.
I did.
Let me describe
I'm
this
anxious what Michael say about this.
for Michael. So what happened is youth baseball, 9-year-old hit what looked like a 2-run homer. Exciting, right? Batter crushed the ball over the fence, circled the bases, but the runner ahead of him missed home plate while scoring. So the defense appealed the missed base touch. The umpire upheld the appeal, erased the home run.
Because they had a video camera on it. So
Yeah.
there was video, they could rewind it and say he didn't touch the
Yeah, didn't touch the base. Ruled the batter, only gets a triple, and called the third out of the inning. The umpire followed it by the rule book because the kid did not touch home plate. Now, should they have given this kid a little grace and said, all right, he came close to the plate. The kid did hit a 2-run homer, a game-winning home run. Let it stand. Instead, the umpire jumped out there and said, you didn't touch home plate. You're out.
No, I'm afraid you
It's a
got
little kid.
You got to
9
go.
years old, Michael.
It is a little kid,
9
Michael.
years
This
old.
I know
this
it's tough.
this can affect the kid forever.
Kids
let me
need
tell you.
alert.
Yeah, I know, man. I hate to see that, but you got to touch the plate, kid.
So you would be the umpire.
Yeah, because if it was my son playing on the other team, I say he didn't touch the plate, so hey, you got to touch the plate.
John?
I think what makes it interesting is if the other team didn't appeal.
Yes.
The other team noticed.
Correct.
Right.
And they appealed. And I think once they appealed, you have to call the kid out.
Yeah.
By the way, he was like everybody was around him, so
that's
it would be
heartbreaking.
hard to find the plate. Like
No, he saw the plate. He just saw-
everybody was. It was like a big scrum.
He was jogging in. He saw the plate and refused and didn't step on it. He just saw the
But
slip next to it.
yeah, okay. In that sense, you're right. But you don't think that's going to affect a 9-year-old
the rest
kid?
of his life.
Man,
Oh,
he just,
for the
was,
rest
he just
of his
wanted to
life.
know what kind
But
of
you know
PT he's
what?
going to get
That
after
kid
the
will
game.
never miss the plate again.
No,
he almost
that's
had
true.
this in the MLB actually last postseason. Remember at the end of the Phillies-Dodger game, the one that clinched the series for
Yeah.
the Dodgers, Hae-Sung Kim missed the plate.
Right.
coming home, then went back and touched it.
Went back and
touched it. But I'm saying, if it didn't ever happen, Hae-Sung Kim could have been out. So it still happens at the big league level.
All right, Children's Hospital Los Angeles, biggest event of the year is back. Walk and Play LA brings the community together for a fun-filled day, supporting kids who need life-saving care. Enjoy a scenic 3K walk, plus music, games, and activities for all ages. Join us Saturday, June the 6th at the Santa Monica Pier. Sign up at ESPNLA.com. Join Team ESPNLA. Use code PLAY to save $10. Visit ESPNLA.com to learn more. BC, what do you got?
Track.
All right, speaking of refs and umpires, the UFL, I think, is doing the stupidest thing I have ever seen in my life.
Wow, okay.
Oh, wow.
They are now introducing on-field, in-game interviews with the referees. So
With the referees?
With the referees.
Oh, wow.
So this last weekend, I think it was Saturday, there was a controversial pass interference call. While they're in the huddle, there was a reporter mid-game talking to the referee. Walk us through that call, kind of thing.
Right.
What's your take on this and the whole put a mic in, not just like a stadium mic announcing the call? It's a straight interview.
I like it.
I mean, I think they realize that nobody's watching, and they might as well try some stuff. It's an experiment.
But if you're
right?
watching a Rams game against the 49ers, wouldn't you like to hear what's going on in the referees huddle?
Oh, sure.
They actually do that on the ACC's broadcast during college football seasons. The ACC this year, you could hear what the control room was reviewing, what they were saying in the control room, saying, all right, let's run that back. Oh, wait. Oh, did he touch the line? You could hear it during the broadcast, and actually it's really interesting to see how they made their decision.
So I was looking at the game on Saturday, and I thought to myself, you guys would know, maybe this has happened. Wouldn't a lot of officials, or has there ever been an official that's become a head coach or a coach on an NBA staff?
Never.
Never?
Never happened.
Because they clearly know the game.
Yeah, and guys like Leon Wood and
They
Haywood
used to
Workman
play- they
played
used
in the
to
league.
play, yeah.
But to maybe retire as a ref and then go back as a coach, I guess it could happen, but nobody's ever done it.
John, what do you think? Would a ref make a good coach after he retires? No?
Like a Leon Wood or a Haywood Workman who played in the league?
Coach Zarba?
No. Well, he never played in the league. But a lot of these guys,
I think they're good for rules analysts on TV, but I don't think they'd be good coaches.
All right. Coming up next for you, Dave McMenamin on LeBron's future. Tonight is the night. OKC versus the Lakers at Crypto.com Arena. These guys are all on extending the series.
I'm
You've
packed.
got your suitcase
Talk to you
packed.
from
You're ready to go.
That's
Live
right.
from
Let's go.
OKC on Wednesday. We'll hear from Dave McMenamin coming up next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Purple and gold playoff energy.
The purple and gold are down 3 games to none and need a spark, and they need it now.
And on Monday night, the Thunder are going to have an opportunity to sweep the Lakers.
It's win or the season is over for the Lake Show. Can the Lakers crack the Thunder and force a Game 5 in OKC? Lakers host the Thunder. Coverage begins tonight at 6 p.m.
The Lakers postseason push happens right here on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
I took Mom to catch a ball game. Is it time to pick her up yet? Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Morongo's Travel Center always has the lowest price gas around.
Number 2.
Tommy Bahama Gift Giveaway, May 19th, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
And the number 1 reason.
It's finally back. Smoking good times. 3 cigars, scotch tasting, a food spread, and live music. May 17th, 5 p.m.
Morongo, good times.
John Ireland here, and when it comes to vodka, I like a winner, and Blue Ice Vodka delivers. America's largest potato vodka. Double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce, and made from Idaho potatoes. Clean, smooth, no additives. Blue Ice Vodka. Vodka with standards.
Coming up Tuesday at 7 a.m. on LA's only local sports morning show. Well, will we be closing the book on the Lakers season, or will producer Lindsay Baseball be correct and hope stays alive when the Lakers win? Guess you're going to have to find out. Sedano and Cap will live it and breathe it. Game 4 of the playoffs, Lakers Thunder from Crypto.com Arena. Plus, we'll take out Bergie's Orchid, talk about Dodgers Giants, and at 8 a.m., Evan Cohen from Unsportsmanlike for his weekly visit. It's all on the Sedano and Cap Morning Show. Tuesday morning at 7 a.m. right here on ESPN LA.
10th Inning Productions presents the LA Card Expo on May 16th and 17th at the Warner Center Marriott in Woodland Hills. Sports cards, Pokemon, memorabilia, autographs, TCG, Funko, and more. Baseball legend Steve Garvey will be appearing on Saturday, with legendary Bash Brothers Jose Canseco appearing on Sunday. For tickets and info, go to LACardExpo.com. Vendor tables are sold out. It's the LA Card Expo Saturday and Sunday, May 16th and 17th at Warner Center Marriott in Woodland Hills. Visit LACardExpo.com.
With the new MyLowe's Pro Rewards American Express card, earn 3 points per dollar spent on Lowe's qualifying purchases for the first 6 months after card account opening. Plus, save 5% every day on eligible purchases at Lowe's and earn points on eligible purchases everywhere else Amex is accepted. Card members get more at Lowe's. Subject to credit approval. 5% can't be combined with any other offer. Exclusions and restrictions apply. Points subject to loyalty terms at Lowe's.com/terms and credit reward terms at Synchrony.com/MLPRA-terms. Visit Lowe's.com/business credit.
Harry Douglas here. PayPal is now the official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL, which means all the money moments that fandom creates, whether splitting tailgate costs or chipping in on tickets and game day food between friends, are covered. Wherever the game is played or watched, PayPal moves with fans. You can send money through text, email, or directly to friends with eligible accounts on Venmo. Just download the PayPal app and share all the moments that matter. Account with PayPal is required. Not available in all regions where PayPal operates.
The OGs of LA Sports Radio.
So I want to ask you guys if I am crazy.
Okay.
And if there's something wrong with me.
I like this.
The answer, yes and yes.
More Mason and Ireland right now.
All right. So Michael's here, Pepe's here. By the way, I am talking with Gary Vitti for the Mason Plus podcast a little bit later on. Any idea?
Great storyteller.
Great storyteller. Any story you want me to ask about, Michael?
Who because he was with all the Laker legends.
Yep.
All the way up to Shaq and Kobe. Ask him who was the toughest Laker player ever. Just
Who was
physically
the toughest?
toughest mentally and physically. Ask him that.
Okay. We'll do it.
I think I know who you'll say, but
I think I know who
what do you
he
think
will
he'll
say
say?
as
Michael
well.
What do you think he'll say?
I think he'll say Kobe.
Probably.
Yeah. I mean, I would think.
Yeah.
By the way, tomorrow, brand new Mason Plus podcast. Donnie Wahlberg is on the show. Great guy. Fantastic guy. All right, so Dave McMenamin was on today talking about LeBron James' future. And obviously, it is conceivable. I don't think it's true, but I think it's possible that this could be LeBron's last game as a Laker. Again, I think he's coming back. But here is Dave McMenamin on LeBron's future.
Speaking to sources close to LeBron James all season long, they have insisted to me that LeBron has not figured out what he wants to do beyond this season. It starts with whether he wants to play, period. I would say that all of the clues, basically from the All-Star game onward, is that he will continue to play NBA basketball. But will it be in Los Angeles? Tim Bontemps and I wrote a story about 6 weeks ago laying out all the options. There's 5 or 6 teams you could viably see him going to next year. The Lakers, if they are swept here, will have to convince LeBron, I would say, on some level, that we have a plan in place here for you to come back and compete for a championship. Because Shams Charania had Rich Paul tell him last June when LeBron opted in that at this stage of his career, that is the number one thing that is guiding his decisions, being able to compete for a championship in whatever time is left of his career.
So my thought, I think he's not done playing. I think he's going to still play. The question is if he's going to do it here, and I think he's going to. I think he'll be back with the Lakers this year.
He said 5 viable places. What are the other 4?
I think Golden State is one.
Cleveland,
of course.
New York,
Knicks,
and
but if New York goes to the finals, they don't need LeBron.
Why not? I mean,
he'd be a great addition.
Keep in mind, he's an unrestricted free agent, and he doesn't need money.
So what is the other team?
That article is not right in front of me.
The
Pepe.
5th team? Go back to Miami? No, I doubt it.
I doubt that.
Well, I think it was Warriors, Clippers, Knicks, Cleveland, and maybe like Miami or something. No, not Miami. But anyway, those are 4.
Yeah, there are options out there.
So if he goes to the Clippers,
no,
I don't think he'd go to the Clippers. That would really screw up his legacy in LA.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
No, I disagree with that.
Oh, come on.
You can't.
After 8 years with the Lakers, you're going to cross the street and go to the Clippers?
LeBron's legacy is unscrew-upable.
No, I'm saying with Laker fans, it would be screwed up.
Well, they don't like him anyway.
No, not all Laker fans dislike LeBron. There are some. There are many. There's
the
half.
majority.
I would say there's half.
The reason I think the Lakers have the best chance to re-sign him is Bronny. Bronny is getting better. They gave him some quality minutes this year. If LeBron's on the team, they're going to keep Bronny. If LeBron leaves the team, all bets are off. And so what I would do if I was the Lakers is I would go to him and say, hey, we can't give you what you're used to making, but here's 2 years, 40,
okay,
guaranteed, and we will keep Bronny on the team as long as you are here. And I think then LeBron looks at it as a quality of life decision. He gets to play with Bronny. He gets to stay in L.A. His family loves it here. Still making $20 million a year.
Yep.
Give him a second year to make it worth his while, so it's really $40 million. Michael, do you think my plan works?
Yeah, I think that sounds good. And if
That
he
sounds
doesn't,
very good.
if he really wants to leave, then if he asks me where should I go, Michael, I say, well, if you are intent on leaving, then the best place to finish up your career would be with Steph.
That would be actually.
That'd be kind of good.
That would be kind of fun.
It's close to home still. If your wife or kids still going to stay here, it's an easy commute going back and forth. So I would tell him, if you're not going to be a Laker, go to the Warriors.
I think the most likely scenario is he's a
John
Laker.
Island.
Yeah,
Now,
you like that?
How about this? Michael, I can't remember who it was that you and I saw the other day. It was an online. It was Bill Simmons. And he suggested that Durant, LeBron both go to Golden State. They go get Clay back from Dallas, and they become like, Mace, what was that movie?
The Expendables.
The Expendables.
Expendables.
They become the Expendables, and they become must-see TV. Their starting five would be Steph, Clay, Jimmy Butler, Durant, and LeBron.
Be fun.
And Draymond would probably come back for that.
Yeah, but no, Clay wouldn't start. Clay would come off the bench as a shooter.
But I don't care who starts.
Yeah.
What's the median age of that starting
Probably
five?
about 35.
Yeah.
Play everybody 28 minutes.
But if you're doing it for like 2 years, right? Steph is probably 2
2 more years. Yeah, he said he wants to play till he's 40.
Do it for 2 more years.
How
That'd be fun.
How do they pace themselves when they're all 35? Like, do you have to have a second bench?
Well, you just take
20-year-olds?
your turn to take a week. Do what Mace does. Take a week off.
Take a week off. Why not?
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's how you
take a
pace
week
yourself.
off.
Is that
That's
why
right.
Steve Kerr is coming back? Because he knows
Well,
this is going to happen?
you know what I found interesting about that Steve Kerr story was that it's all leaking out now.
Yeah.
ESPN tried to get him to come back and do TV. And in his deal, they told him, we'll give you $7 million a year, and you don't have to do any of the hot take shows. You don't
Is
have,
that? I didn't realize that. So no first take, no.
You don't
none
have
of
to
those.
deal with Stephen A.
Wow.
You don't have to deal with Get Up. You don't have to
Pat
deal.
McAfee.
None.
Like the Michael Malone deal, because Michael Malone was basically just on the NBA Countdown and a little bit on NBA Today.
Correct.
Which they're not. NBA
So
Today
they
is not hot
offered,
take.
they offered that deal to Kerr, and he decided to come back and coach.
Wow.
But that's interesting that now I think other big-time names are going to ask for that deal.
The no hot take show
I don't want
deal?
to have to get up like Barkley has it.
Yeah.
Barkley it's totally up to him whether he wants to
Yes.
get up and go on Get Up or go on with Stephen A.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if I've seen him on Get Up.
No.
I've
Never
seen
been
him
there.
on Mac. I saw him on McAfee.
But it's Charles'
It's
case,
his
it's
option.
completely up to him.
Yeah.
And they
nobody-
offered that to Kerr, and Kerr still wouldn't do it.
Yeah, for $7 million.
But if Kerr's the coach and you have all those guys on the roster, so you
why
have
the hell not?
Draymond, Steph, Durant, Clay, LeBron,
Jimmy Butler.
and
Green.
Jimmy Butler. Come on, you aren't watching that?
Yeah, exactly. I dare you not to watch because that's going to be fascinating.
I remember when the Lakers tried to do this in 2021 with Russell Westbrook, Carmelo Anthony, Dwight Howard, and LeBron. Like, that didn't work. That was probably the worst year for
Well,
the Lakers.
Russell Westbrook part of it was terrible. That was
I
was
don't
terrible.
think this would work, guys. Just letting you know.
Well, no, I'm not saying I have no idea if it would work, but it would be entertaining. Are you not entertained by the idea of those 6 guys together?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what about Gary Payton and Karl Malone?
Are they
Hey, they got
available?
to the
That
finals.
team went to the finals,
Yes,
and everybody
what are you talking about?
and
Karl
everybody
Malone-
watched.
And if Malone wouldn't have got hurt,
Everybody
they'd have won.
watched? Okay.
No, the ratings were huge
Oh,
that
the ratings
year.
were huge.
Yes, Emily.
And the
Yeah.
Lakers were the number 1 merchandise team in the league that
Pepe,
year.
she's the negative one.
Oh, so
Yeah.
now we're just going to sell
Oh,
jerseys for the
I'm-
Golden
Well,
State
they're
Warriors.
probably not going to
I
win the
think she
title.
hates the
so
Lakers.
let's watch what happens and see how it
Yeah,
ends.
LeBron wants to win
Emily,
the title.
are you
He wants
against
to compete for
marshmallows and
championships.
cotton candy too?
Do you
I actually
dislike-
do hate marshmallows and cotton candy.
So
By the way,
you
cotton
don't like the
candy's terrible.
Lakers? Emily, you don't like the
Of
Lakers?
course she does.
Yeah, I like the Lakers.
Yeah.
Okay.
I work for the station of the Lakers. I like the Lakers. I want them to succeed.
Yeah, by the way,
which is why I think LeBron should stay.
So, of the people, John, do you still think I'm the negative one over M?
Oh, no.
That's very close.
It is very close.
Are you kidding
No,
me?
Emily is probably more negative than you.
You're Stuart Smalley compared to her.
I spent a lot of time around Travis Rogers.
There you go.
Yeah, that would make you bitter.
Oh, it's just because he tends to look at the world, the glass half empty.
Yes,
but he admits it. He owns it.
Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
he does own that. He does own that.
I actually find Trav to be perfectly pleasant.
I love Trav.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like Trav a lot. So what does JJ Redick have up his sleeve tonight? Is there any the Ireland plan to just shoot as many threes as
magic
possible?
Trick. Remember we were talking about magicians last week?
Magicians.
Lakers going to empty the bin tonight.
Yep.
They're trying everything.
Every trick in
And
the book.
JJ won't be a dweeb doing it.
Well,
like magicians.
And that one guy called. He said there's a difference between a dweeb and a nerd. I couldn't even remember what he
I think
distinguished.
a magician is a nerd.
He
was his
thinks
take.
that nerds are just people who have special interests. Dweebs are like uncool. He thinks
Right.
that nerds just have very strong special interests that they want to tell people about. But I think, who cares?
The average musician or magician is both a nerd and a dweeb.
Sure.
I think they've got both covered. Both covered. All right. Coming up next for you is Game of Games. Michael Thompson, you got a little sneak preview for the game?
Yes, it's the playoff, and Pepe suggested what the game should be today.
Wow. Okay.
So is it potpourri?
That's right.
Oh!
It's called playoff potpourri. Whose potpourri is better?
Okay, did you sneak an old actress in somehow?
Of course, for Pepe's sake, of course. And he better get it right.
I'll take Diane
It's not going to
Cannon
be
for
as
Gina
good.
Lola Brigida.
It's never going to be as good as mine.
Well, we'll let the
We're going to
contestants.
find out.
Ginger
Michael's
Rogers.
games
We
are
will
normally
find
really
out.
good.
All right, Game of Games is coming up next for you. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, you listen to the show. You hear me talking all the time about National University. These guys are great. They take care of what we call Anders, people that have a lot going on in their life. You might have a family and a job and a hobby, and you want to get a degree. They're here for all your ands. And I always talk about how they're a nonprofit university that offers more than 150 degree programs designed for real life, and they do it on your schedule. Flexible 4-8-week courses, online options that fit your schedule. They also offer a ton of scholarships, and here's one you can apply for right now. The Believe and Succeed Scholarship. It awards up to $6,000 annually toward a bachelor or master's degree. Here's how you get there. You go to their website, nu.edu. You apply before July 31st. Terms and conditions apply. But you should go to that website if you have any questions about National University. It'll answer how you can get a degree and how you can do it on your schedule. Again, the website is nu.edu. nu.edu, National University.
LA's only local sports morning show.
The Sedano and Cat Morning Show, weekdays at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
I know we've had this conversation, and we're probably going to have it again. We were talking about Austin Reeves. Uh-oh. Okay? But I think more and more what I've been saying for years, okay, of like, I am not comfortable, and I hate doing this. I hate being the guy that takes money out of somebody's wallet. But it's like, you know, I'm looking at this through the Lakers lens, okay? I'm just not comfortable giving him the max.
Oh, please.
I'm not.
The max.
I'm not comfortable giving him the max.
Oh, listen, George, look, I love Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves is a great offensive regular season player. Austin Reeves is not built for the postseason in that he cannot play defense.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show, weekdays at 7 a.m. on ESPN LA.
LA's only local sports morning show.
Coverage and content of the 2026 NBA playoffs on ESPN LA is presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play a perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, official Native American resort and casino of the Los Angeles Lakers. Visit Pechanga.com for more information.
What if I told you the next great story in Los Angeles isn't happening on the court, it's happening in Glendale? Hi, it's Momo, Ramona Shelburne. At Hyundai of Glendale, it's not just a grand opening, it's a fresh start. Right now, lease a brand new 2026 Hyundai Palisade SE for just $299 a month. Comes with owner's assurance and America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Call 818-222-8000 or check them out, HyundaiofGlendale.net.
$299 per month plus tax. Goes in lease for 24 months. $43.99 cash due from customer plus $500 lease cash. $48.99 due at signing plus government fees and tax. Unapproved above average credit through HMS. No security deposit. 7,500 miles per year. 20 cents per excess miles. Expires 5/31/26.
Progressive knows sports brings people together, but you gotta feel bad for people who don't even get it. Some people will never know what it's like to see their favorite team's hopes decided by a ping pong ball to draft the next superstar. Or not. I mean, sure, it's silly for your happiness to hinge on the success of a 20-year-old entry-level employee, but you just can't help yourself. The stress is exhilarating. Progressive can't bring people together like the draft, but we can bring your home and auto insurance together with a bundle. So switch and see if you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers not available in all states or situations.
It's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. Right now, Pella Windows and Doors of Los Angeles is offering up to 25% off windows and doors and 0% financing for 24 months. Some restrictions may apply. See store for details. Offer ends May 31st, 2026.
And it is time on Mason and Ireland for the final segment. The final segment of the show, always Game of Games time, presented by the one and only Jacob Emrani. Call Jacob. CallJacob.com. And yes, that new telephone number, 800-345-6789. 800-345-6789.
Hi, this is Jacob Emrani.
Game of Games made possible by the law offices of Jacob Emrani. Let's do it. Game of Games time on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, Mace.
All right, here we go. It is Game of Games time, and it is Michael Thompson's game today. MT, what do we got cooking?
Playoff time, and the Lakers are still in the playoffs. Must you and Emily think it'll be over tonight? So Pepe suggested a game, playoff potpourri, between his potpourri and my potpourri.
Oh, wow.
And
Okay.
who is the Thunder and whose is the Wizards?
Okay.
5 players. Brian, Emily, Mace, Ireland, Pepe. Here we go, Michael.
So here's my version of potpourri. You guys decide at the end whose potpourri gets the ring. According to Cottonelle toilet paper, 62, 72, or 82% of Americans put their toilet paper for over and not under pulling of the spool.
Brian.
72.
M.
82.
Mace.
82.
I'll go 72. Pepe.
82.
Michael.
72%.
Boom. 72. I'm on the board. Everybody else still alive
There
for
you
Lucky
go.
Loser.
The
I got that one as
capital.
well.
Oh, you did, Brian?
Yeah,
Okay, sorry.
PC got it.
The capital of the country, Togo, is what? Lomé, Kara, or Bafilo?
M.
A.
Lomé.
Mace.
Bafilo.
I'm with Mace. Bafilo. Pepe.
Lome.
Brian.
Caro.
Lomé.
Lome,
that's it.
Pepe, got anybody else?
That's it. I'm
My
going for
son-in-law
Lucky
is from
Loser.
Togo.
Is that A?
Was that A, Michael?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, then I got it.
Then
Em
Emily
got
got
it,
you.
too.
All right. You are now the only one alive for Lucky
I'm going
Loser,
for it.
Steve Mason.
I'm going to go for it.
All
This
right,
is
here we
for
go.
Pepe. The oldest living actress today is who? Eva Marie Saint, Karen Dahl, or Anne Blythe?
Mace.
Bowling Green State University graduate Eva Marie Saint.
I will do it with you because she's in one of the great underrated movies of all time, Nothing in Common, which put Tom Hanks
and
on
Jackie
the map.
Gleason. Yeah.
Yeah, Eva Marie Saint. Pepe.
I think it's Eva Marie Saint.
Brian.
Blythe.
Blythe. M.
Also Blythe.
It is Karen Marsh Dahl.
No.
Oh, nobody
got it.
Mace, you're still alive for Lucky Loser.
Everybody guess? Closest wins. How old is Karen Marsh Dahl?
I will go 103. Pepe.
102.
Brian.
97.
M.
101.
Mace.
3.
107 years old.
Oh, I got it.
107.
You
Wow.
said 3?
I said 3.
You
I'm
said
going for Lucky
no,
Loser.
You
Okay.
said 107.
107
I said
years old.
103, so I got it.
Yeah,
Nobody
wow, that's
guessed higher
impressive.
than 103.
Oh, so it was whoever was closer.
Hey, I got to listen, Pepe.
Pepe?
The smallest planet in the solar system is what? Venus, Uranus, or Mercury?
Smallest planet in the solar system. Pepe.
I'm gonna say Mercury.
Brian.
Mercury.
M.
Mercury.
Mace.
Definitely not Uranus, so I'll say Uranus.
I'll go Mercury.
It is Mercury.
Yeah.
All right, everybody but Mace got it. Everybody has 2 except for me. I have 3. Mace still alive with 0.
America has 4 deserts: the Mojave, the Sonoran, the Great Basin, and the Chihuahuan Deserts. And the only state containing parts of all 4 deserts is what? Nevada, Arizona, or New Mexico?
Brian.
Arizona.
M.
Arizona.
Mace.
I'm going to go New Mexico.
I think it is New Mexico. Pepe.
Arizona.
What is it?
Arizona.
Oh, okay. Now we got a 4-way tie for first, and Mace is still alive for Lucky Loser. Everybody else has 3. Here
Of
we
the
go.
540 players on NBA rosters this season, how many played in every game? 8, 18, or 80?
Emily.
Show me 18.
Mace.
Show me 80.
I think Emily's right. I think it's 18. Pepe.
18.
Brian.
Show me 8.
18.
18. So M got it. Ireland got it. Pepe got it. Brian, you're one behind. Mace still alive.
For Pepe again. Pepe, tell the contestants, who was the first recognized female film star in 1910? Mary Pickford, Lillian Gish, or Florence Lawrence?
Boy, they all
Mace, you're first on this one.
Lillian Gish,
Florence Lawrence, or Mary Pickford?
I will try Mary Pickford.
I will try Lillian Gish. Pepe.
I don't know why you put Florence Lawrence.
Yeah, that's the part
Is
of
that your guess?
I'm going to say Florence Lawrence.
Okay, Pepe. All right, I'm sorry, Brian.
Florence Lawrence.
Florence
And-
Lawrence.
what were you
And
going to
what were
say?
you
Em?
gonna- I was going to say Florence.
Okay.
Florence
Yeah.
Lawrence.
Michael, do not
I was gonna
speak
follow
until I
Pepe.
call one.
All right.
So I was right. Huh?
Yeah.
Yes,
you
All
were.
right, so here's the score now. Emily 5, Pepe 5, Brian 4, John 4, Mace still alive.
Yes.
Complying with his African tribe's custom, who paid 80 cows for his wife, hand in marriage? Mutombo, Hakeem, or Manutbo?
I'm going to take Akeem because he's just the oldest. Pepe.
I'm going to say Ball.
Brian.
Manute Bol.
Emily.
Bowl.
Mace.
Mutombo.
What's the answer, Brian?
Manutbo.
Yes.
Okay. So Pepe got that one. Brian, you got it, right?
Yes.
Em, did you get it?
I did.
Okay. So
Emily, how many cows are you worth?
Oh
I
my.
would rather not
A
answer.
herd.
Michael.
A herd.
Pepe, you are the prince of potpourri, so you should know this one. Potpourri originated from what? Colognes, clothing, or food?
I'm sorry. Can I ask for a clarification?
Yeah.
Like the name potpourri,
Yes.
or like
Where does it come from? What was it derived from? Clothing, colognes, or food?
I'm going to say clothing.
Brian.
Clothing.
M.
clothing.
Mace.
So
What's it? Pick the third one. Pick the other
yeah,
one.
what's
Cologne.
Cologne. I'll say cologne.
I will go clothing. What's the answer, Michael?
Food.
That's
Oh,
right.
a
stew.
It's a cornucopia, right?
Yep.
Isn't that a potpourri?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
from a
you
stew.
still missed it, right?
Yeah, I missed
Everyone
it.
missed
Yeah,
it.
I-
Okay.
great for me.
Potpourri started in which country? Portugal, Spain, or France?
Brian.
Spain.
M.
France.
Mace.
Portugal.
I'm going to say France. Pepe.
France.
Michael.
Spain.
Yeah.
Did
Brian.
you get it?
Brian
No,
got it.
Brian
No,
got
I
it.
missed
Okay,
it too.
Brian said, okay, Michael, do you have 5 left?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my God, this is so
What's the
tough to
score?
get them all wrong.
All
Five
right.
more.
The score is Pepe, Brian, and Emily all have 6. John has 4. Mace has 0. But you got to make it through these 5. Here
Next
we go.
five.
Apple and Samsung are the 2 largest makers of cell phones. Which company is third? Vivo, Motorola, or Xiaomi?
Emily.
Motorola.
Pepe.
Motorola.
Brian.
Motorola.
Do I take my shot here? I'll go Xiaomi. Mace.
I'm going to ask you to give me 1 and 3 again.
Vivo, Motorola, or Xiaomi? Third biggest cell phone maker.
I am going to say Xiaomi.
Michael?
Xiaomi!
Oh! Mason's out. Okay. So Mason goes out.
It is so hard to get them all.
You
out.
should have gone for Devo because
right.
he said Chamay.
4 left. All right, so now everybody has Pepe, Emily, Brian have 6, and John has 5. Here we go.
What
4 left.
is the biggest airline at LAX? Delta, United, or American?
Pepe.
American.
American.
Delta.
I think it's American. Michael?
It is Delta.
Oh, him! You took the lead. Okay. 3 left.
Who was the first player to make $1 million a year in the NBA? Kareem, Moses, or Dr. J?
M. Emily.
Moses. I was thinking. I'm
Okay.
thinking.
Pepe.
Dr. J.
Brian.
Dr. J.
I think it is Moses, but I got to take a shot here, so I'll go Kareem. Michael, what's the answer?
Moses.
Okay, so M's got 8. Did either one of you guys guess Moses? All right, I am now out. I'm now out. All right, so Emily has 8. Pepe and Brian have 6, and there are only 2 left. So you guys have to go opposite of Emily. Go ahead, Mike.
The longest train ever was how long? 2.7, 3.7, or 4.7 miles long?
Emily.
3.7.
Brian.
2.7.
What?
Pepe.
2, 3, or 4.7
What'd you say,
miles
Em?
long?
At 3.
All right, so you got to go. You get a
And
2.7 and one was 1.7?
2.7, 3.7, or 4.7.
Right, so
I'm going to say 4.7.
What's the answer, Michael?
4.7 miles long.
Okay,
Pepe.
so Pepe is now 1 back. Brian, you are out. So
Whoa.
it's now down
Oof.
to Emily and Pepe. Emily has 8. Pepe has 7. This is the last one. Emily has to go first. And Pepe, if you tie her, you force the tiebreaker. Here we go.
How many vocal ranges in singing are there? 6, 7, or 8?
Emily.
8.
Pepe, you want to go 6 or 7?
It's 8. 7.
It is 8.
Oh, you win it. All right, let's do the tiebreaker
All right,
for fun.
All right, now listen to this.
I knew that
Here's
one.
her song.
One shining moment, Em.
All right.
Congratulations.
Alpha Centauri, other than our sun, Alpha Centauri is the nearest star to Earth. 25 trillion miles away. 25 trillion. If you counted to 25 trillion, never stopping to sleep or eat, how long would it take you to count to 25 trillion? And a hint, it would take years. How many years to count to 25 trillion without stopping to sleep or eat?
All right.
Really
I
fast.
got a number.
And it
Pepe,
takes
you got a
years?
number?
Yes, it takes years. How many years?
Em, you got a number?
I do.
Brian, you got a number?
Yep.
Brian, what'd you write down?
1 trillion.
1 trill.
1 trillion years?
Okay.
Yeah.
1 trillion
Emily,
years.
what'd you write down?
I said 23 billion years.
23 billion. Mace?
I will say, I'll say 420 years.
Okay, 420 years. Pepe?
5 billion.
I wrote 122 years.
I think you got it, Ireland.
Michael, what
It
is
would
it?
take you, counting to 25 trillion without stopping to take a breath, 800,000 years.
800,000 years.
I
To
still...
get to count to 25 trillion.
No, Mace, I think it's you.
Yeah,
you
I-
said 420
I said
years, right?
420.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah, so
Isn't
you...
that amazing?
Yeah, that's incredible.
800,000
Well, you're right.
years.
It is really hard to miss them all.
It is so. I mean,
It's as hard as it is trying to win.
yeah.
Why are you trying to miss them all?
Because it's fun. You go to the tiebreaker. It's really fun to try to be the
It was
biggest
good,
loser.
but not as good as mine.
Yeah, whose potpourri is better?
I will take.
I liked Michael's a little better, but Pepe's potpourri has been really good lately.
But it's been confusing.
Pepe's.
No, it's not confusing
okay,
at
Pepe,
all.
if you say the name Chet Holmgren, I will pick you.
Yeah, say it one time.
I'm not going to say it.
You can say it. Come on. Pepe, you can say
I don't care.
Just say.
Can you say
No,
cheer?
I'm
Can you
not-
say cheer?
Share?
Yeah, so you could say Chet.
Share?
No, that
No.
sounded like chair.
Yeah.
You could,
So
for
say
people who
Chet.
don't know,
Totally say
the
it.
bit we're doing is Pepe doesn't say the word Chet. He calls him Thomas.
Okay, I'm going to say it.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
did not
Chet.
sound.
There you go.
But
Yeah.
he's afraid that it comes off in the flow of a game. Pepe is afraid it'll come off as the
Right.
S word.
Don't worry about it. It's not like it's.
You ain't to nobody, so it's not like you care.
You do your thing, I do mine.
All right, do your thing. Hey, Game of Games presented by the Call Jacob Injury Hotline. Our buddy Jacob, only number LA Trust after an accident. It's easy, 800-345-6789. That's 800-345-6789. Coming up next, Super Crosstalk. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
DeMarco and Travis have taken over Afternoon Drive. Weekdays starting at 3 p.m.
Travis Scott turns 35.
Yes. Which Kardashian? Kylie. They got the baby, right?
Yes. All right, so quick story. There's somewhere where I had to present my ID.
Yeah?
Sure. We need to see your driver's license. Yeah, sure. So I hand it to her, and she goes, is this really your name? I'm like, yeah. And she goes, your name is really Travis Scott? I'm like, yeah. And she goes, like the rapper? I'm like, I don't.
Wait, is your middle name Scott?
Yeah.
Did you know that?
I
had no idea.
Yeah, it is.
I
Yeah.
had no idea.
And like, so she's looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm looking at her like she's crazy. And like, we have no idea what the other person's talking about. I'm like, yeah, that's my name.
Oh, bro.
Can I give you
your
a quick
name is
story,
Travis
Ken?
Scott from now on.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis starting at 3 p.m. on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app. And live on YouTube.
Hey guys, the regular season is wrapped and the NBA playoffs are finally here, and there's no better way to cash in on the high-flying hoops action than Prize Picks, a preferred partner of the NBA. Every bucket, every dime, and every win means more when you're playing on Prize Picks. So don't pass up your next shot with Prize Picks and get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. And right now, it's the Do It Live 2026 NBA Finals Sweepstakes. Pick live squares during NBA playoff games, and you can win a trip for two to the NBA Finals. To enter, you just make a $5 lineup with at least one live NBA player pick during any part of the 2026 NBA playoffs. Live player picks are picks made after a game is already in progress. So do this. Download the Prize Picks app today and use the code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, a preferred partner of the NBA.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNLAcontests.com.
That's ESPNLAcontests.com.
Coming up Tuesday at 7 a.m. on LA's only local sports morning show. Well, will we be closing the book on the Lakers season, or will producer Lindsay Baseball be correct and hope stays alive with a Lakers win? Guess you're going to have to find out. Sedano and Cap will live it and breathe it. Game 4 of the playoffs, Lakers Thunder from Crypto.com Arena. Plus, we'll take out Bergie's Orchid, talk about Dodgers Giants, and at 8 a.m., Evan Cohen from Unsportsmanlike for his weekly visit. It's all on the Sedano and Cap Morning Show. Tuesday morning at 7 a.m. right here on ESPN LA.
ESPN AM 710 Los Angeles. It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. Super Crosstalk. It's time for Super Crosstalk.
Look who's not respecting crosstalk today. Where is Travis Rogers?
That's not like Travis.
You got to respect the crosstalk.
He's not here.
Oh, who's
He's
filling
doing
in?
the colonoscopy.
Oh,
thing.
that's right. He's getting up the wazoo today. I
Yeah,
forgot
see,
he's
look
doing
at
the.
you. Look at you.
Good
Yeah,
for him.
he's
Yeah,
good.
he's
It's
getting that
time.
done.
I've had 4 of them. My
Have
dad.
you?
There's a history of it in my family. So I
Yep.
started when I was 40.
Yep.
And I started every 5 years. I've had another
Everybody should do it.
Yeah.
Everybody should do it.
Look
So
at you.
who's filling
Have
in
you
with
ever
you
had it
today?
done?
Marcus.
Oh, Mark.
Marcus is filling in.
one.
Yes. Yeah. So
The
we
worst part is the stuff you got to drink the night before.
He started that on Friday. So he wasn't.
Ouch.
Yeah, he wasn't in too good of a mood.
I have 2 rules when I get it done. Number 1, I need the first morning appointment. I don't have to sit around all day. Second, I will only drink that stuff for one night.
Yeah, that's
You sound just like him.
But what if he started drinking it on Friday? He didn't get it done on Saturday.
He said on Friday he couldn't eat anything red or orange, and nuts were out. And then Saturday he had to do something, and then he starts that stuff on Sunday.
Yes.
And he
Sunday,
got the
night
first
before.
available appointment this morning.
Oh,
You
that's
sound just
good.
like him.
Yeah,
that's good. Good.
Yeah, I hope I told him that. I hope I gave him that advice.
Marcus is here. Hey, what's up, Marcus?
What's going on? Good to see you guys.
Good, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. So you ready for tonight? It's going to be exciting. Crypto.com Arena. It's the one where we shock the world, right?
Why not?
What are you talking about?
Come on, everybody.
Somebody has to do it.
Why
Shock
not?
the world tonight?
I'm with you.
No, you're not. You don't sound with us.
I am. I'm just looking at it from both sides. If they win, great. If they lose, what does that mean? What does that make for our Tuesday? What does that make for the rest of the week?
Panic. Makes panic.
Makes panic?
Oh, yeah, makes panic.
It makes
we
sense.
start putting together puzzles of who's going to be on the team next year.
Exactly. We were just doing that in the back room.
Were you? Did you put together next year's roster?
Well, trying to figure out this whole LeBron thing.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out, how we feel about AR at this point. All this type of stuff.
Ireland just did you had a text message with a buddy of ours.
So somebody said, our buddy Tom Russo, who is a big-time entertainment guru.
Big time.
And Tom has such great stories. I have breakfast with Tom every year before the start of the football season, and neither one of us stopped talking the entire time. It's great. But he said, percentage chance LeBron is on the Lakers next year. I said, Michael, tell me if you agree with this. 55% he's a Laker. 40% he goes to another team. 5% he retires. Michael, what do you think?
No, I don't agree with that.
What would you do?
85% he's a Laker because he wants to finish his career here. Plus,
hope you're right.
He knows with Luka and Austin next year, he was like the third option. He could sort of pace himself. He didn't have to wear himself out. If he goes to another team.
What percentage chance would you say he retires?
Oh, 0%. He's playing too well to retire.
Yeah,
but he doesn't need the money.
No, but he's doing it for the fun of it.
Yeah.
Some people just play because they have a passion for it. Not everything's for money like you.
I'm with Michael, by the way.
I admit it. Yeah.
I think the high likelihood is that he's here. I mean, 85% is pretty high, but
what would you put it at? Percentage chance LeBron is a Laker next year is what?
65%.
Marcus, what do you think?
Oh, I was going to about 70, 75.
DeMarco?
I liked your 55.
Yeah, I think it's 55 because
why would he want to uproot his family and move someplace?
Well, because of the financials of it.
Because Michael, if he went to the
money,
if he went to the Warriors, I mean, Jerry West worked for the Warriors, and he just flew up there whenever he wanted to go to the games.
That's true, but it's not like seeing his little girl every day and taking her to school.
That's true.
That also, I mean, just in terms of just roster, that's an old team.
Well, did you hear the Expendables idea?
No.
Durant and LeBron and Clay
I love it.
go to Golden State to play with Steph and Draymond.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be must-see TV every night?
So then, all right, so like, when they originally recruited Kevin Durant, right, to the Warriors, they had what they called the Hamptons Five, right? Because all those guys were at the Hamptons. So like, what would this be? Would this be like the
They'd be the Expendables.
The Expendables, the Palisade Six or something? Like, what would we call this?
I love it. I can see. I'd embrace that.
Yeah, I think everybody would.
Start calling
Wouldn't
them Barney.
they?
It would
Absolutely.
be. I mean, to quote John, it's an entertainment product, and I dare you to not be entertained by
I
that.
would be entertained.
Yeah, and I want to stress this. Like a lot of people are saying, why aren't you more depressed about how the Lakers might get swept, blah, 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 blah. Because only one team can win it. I just want I want my team to take me on a ride.
Right.
You got a great ride with the Rams this year. You and DeMarco.
Huge.
both.
Fantastic.
They didn't win it.
Nope.
You were disappointed at the end.
Very disappointed.
I'm disappointed that Luka got hurt and the Lakers couldn't play to their full potential in the playoffs. But, Michael, this year, like every year, has been really fun.
Yeah. I mean, if Luka was healthy and they were getting swept, it'd be like ticked off. But since Luka's isn't playing, I expect that it would have been a much closer series.
Yeah, and I would add this too, Mace. I've been to, and Michael's been even more than me, I've got a chance to go to 8 finals in person. And the Lakers have won 6 of them. And to me, I try, like tonight, Matt Pino, the Thunder announcer, he's been to 1 finals.
Right.
Last year, they won it. The guy in San Antonio is a new announcer. He's never been to the finals. The guy in Detroit, George Blaha, has been there forever. So
George
but the
Blaha
Knicks
is still doing the games
to the point
he was doing the games when I was a kid.
Yeah, to the point where Mark Champion, the radio announcer, gets bumped in the postseason because George has been there
Blaha.
so long. And then the guy in New York is new.
Yeah.
And so those guys now get a chance to do what I've gotten to do 8 times. I'm happy for them.
Yeah.
I want the Lakers to go as far as possible.
I like that.
But
Can't win them all.
Michael and I, if you ask Michael and I, you can trade your job for any other team in the league, we wouldn't do it.
No.
I want the Lakers. I think I get the best job in the league. I want the Lakers to do well, take us on a ride. They were really fun this year.
Yeah.
Luka,
March,
Austin,
fantastic March.
Luka, Austin, and LeBron together were really fun to cover and describe.
I trade my job for a fighter pilot, though.
If you had to describe it with one word, what would you describe it? Because it's not disappointing. It's you didn't exceed expectations.
No, I would say entertaining.
Entertaining. Okay,
That's
that
the
works.
word.
It has been.
They were
been very
entertaining all
interesting.
year.
Yeah, they were fun.
Yeah.
And the one thing with the Lakers is it's either like the high of high or the low of lows. It's never in between.
Well, as a good friend of mine says, be good or be bad, but be interesting.
Right.
And I think that's sort of where they are right now. They are interesting. I think that's the thing.
I remember Trav's not here, but Travis and I both love the TV show The West Wing.
Mm-hmm.
So sometime soon, we're going to go on Mason's podcast and do the ultimate West Wing trivia game.
When's the thing?
Me against him.
Yeah.
Well, it's coming up. We'll do it this month.
Yeah, for sure this month.
And I remember.
And the questions are super tough.
And I remember Sam Seaborn, Rob Lowe, his character was going to a presidential debate between Jed Bartlett and Rob Ritchie, the governor of Florida. And they asked Rob Lowe, his character, Sam Seaborn, how do you think it's going to go tomorrow night? And he said, it'll either be a rousing success or an unmitigated disaster, nothing in between. And that's the Lakers. It's either a rousing success
or a disaster.
Or we like right now, Laker fans calling me, tweeting me, this is a disaster. The Lakers are about to get swept. No, it's not. We don't have Luka.
Also, I mean, yeah, because not having Luka coming into the playoffs, everybody thought they were going to get beat by Houston. They're playing with house money at this point.
I agree.
So like enjoy what I've been trying to tell my wife this, is she freaks out. I'm like, you're playing with house money. If they win, it's great. If they lose, they're supposed to lose. Just enjoy it.
I just hope it's not embarrassing. I hope they play well enough.
Last night, the Sixer game was embarrassing.
That's a terrible way to go out. I mean,
What's
don't let go of the rope.
NBA 18-18-23. What's like 40?
Last night,
did you see last night?
144 to 106 or whatever.
What was it? The Hawks.
Okay. Yeah. The Hawks did the same thing.
We're down by 58 at one point.
That's embarrassing.
I don't want that.
So let me throw at Marcus what I threw at you in the first segment of the show. We have a great listener, probably calls us all the time, Ken in Newport. He participates in all the shows, participates online. Exactly what you want in a listener. Really good 710, what we call a P1.
Yes.
Somebody listens to us all the time.
Hardcore.
So he's a big Dodger fan, and Marcus, he texted me this over the weekend, yesterday. Last 10 games, Ohtani is 4 for 30. That's 133, 0 home runs. How long is this going to continue with him leading off? Dodgers record last 10 games are 4-6. They have the 5th best record in the MLB and sinking fast. Braves are a much better team.
Wow.
I disagreed with all of it, and here's why. I don't think the Lakers or the Dodgers would trade their manager, their front office, their roster, probably their stadium for any other team out there. I think that with the Dodgers, you get top of class. Even if they don't win it, I'm not taking Shohei out of the leadoff spot. I'm letting him work through it. If you had a draft tomorrow, Marcus, made every player a free agent, whatever team got the first pick, whichever one of the 30 is taking Shohei, and there's no debate about it. It happens within 2 seconds. To me, being a Dodger fan is we're in Camelot.
Yes.
We are in our golden years as a Dodger fan. Even with Shohei slumping, even though they've gone 4-6 in the last 10 games, even though the Braves took 2 or 3 of them over the weekend, I'm not down on the Dodgers in any way, shape, or form. Are you more with me or with Ken?
I'm with you, 100%. It's not a great stretch. I'm not going to pretend otherwise. And Shohei's slumping. The offense as a whole is slumping. We're talking about a guy who's won multiple MVPs, a guy who has set records.
Might win the Cy Young Award this year.
Might win the Cy Young Award, who every time he steps on a baseball field has the potential to do things you have never seen before and may never see again.
Right.
Yeah, it's a bad stretch, without a doubt. Right now, being a Dodger fan, on the Blue Review, we talked about this. Our biggest worry before the season was who's going to be the backup second baseman.
Yeah.
This is where we are as Dodger fans right now.
Yeah.
We're fine.
But it feels like Shohei's focus, his heart is more in pitching than it is in hitting
He's
right now.
only human.
Michael, have you ever seen a better player than Shohei? You've been around longer than any of us.
You say it all the time about Shohei. We've never seen anything like what he's done before. Didn't we see this with Barry Bonds? Except for the pitching, when Barry was hitting.
Except for the pitching, that's half the game. What are you talking about?
When he's at the plate, though, you guys say we've never seen anybody like him hit the ball. Barry did it.
No. Not just
Michael,
the hitting.
I was at a game where he struck out 10 and hit 3 home runs.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, that's what Barry Bonds never did.
I remember watching Barry Bonds walk 177 times and still hit 73 home runs.
But not pitch.
Barry was amazing.
Yeah,
I mean, without a doubt.
I'm talking about the plate.
And it makes no difference to you that he was cheating.
He wasn't cheating.
He wasn't cheating. He was cheating, and he wasn't pitching. I don't know how you make
still
the
got to hit the
comparison.
ball. Yeah, I can take
By the way,
all the steroids.
who is in your mind, your own head,
Mm-hmm.
Major League Baseball all-time leader in home runs?
Hank Aaron.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
So why is it not Barry Bonds? He hit more than Aaron.
Yeah, but I didn't count Babe Ruth's home runs either.
It's Barry Bonds.
Why didn't
We
you count
watched it
Babe
all
Ruth?
happen. We watched it happen.
I
It's
don't
Barry
believe
Bonds.
it.
We watched it
Home
happen.
run.
Right,
Why
but
you tell me
Marcus,
why
if
you-
I took a pill every day that made me faster than you, bigger
Think
than
about
you,
it.
and stronger than you,
Yeah,
and
but
then
what
my
about-
numbers were better,
What
big
about
surprise.
75% of the other guys in the league were also taking that same pill to make them bigger,
the guy
faster,
pitching was
stronger?
on gas.
DeMarco
Right.
asked-
They're all
DeMarco
there.
asked
Why
me-
don't you count Babe Ruth?
Think about it.
I am.
You've
Oh,
never
boy.
heard
Here we
this?
go.
You never heard-
Why
Surprise.
don't you
All right, Michael,
count
tell
Babe
him.
Ruth? What?
Let's say if Paul Goldschmidt was the best hitter in baseball today, and he's the best hitter in baseball because guys like Mookie and Shohei couldn't play, but Paul Goldschmidt's records count.
I see what you mean.
There you go.
Okay.
That stuff before Jackie
Okay.
Robinson means absolutely nothing.
Fair enough. Fair
Thank you.
enough. Well, you got
That's
to
illegitimate sports.
Then you have to include Barry. Then Barry's the home run leader. Then
No, I get because
half
Barry,
the league was gassed
Mason's
up
right.
too. You know that it wasn't just Barry out there with a big head.
Guys, what do you got coming up today? You're going to mix it
Lot
up a
of
little
Lakers
bit.
talk. Lot of Laker talk.
Yeah.
Warming up for the Laker game.
Yeah,
Call you
man.
from Oklahoma tomorrow, boys.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Ireland
Let's
and
go.
Michael will be on their way to Oklahoma tomorrow at this
Absolutely.
time.
You know what I hate about Oklahoma City?
What's that?
What?
They don't have the second best player. They're young, and they just got the 12th pick in the draft.
That's incredible.
I mean, come on. This is
which
ridiculous.
they will
Freaking
undoubtedly
incredible.
nail like they always do.
Exactly.
That's what they do. All right, see you tomorrow at noon. Me and maybe Ireland tomorrow?
No, I'll be on a plane.
On a plane.
Yep.
We'll find out tomorrow at noon. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
And it is the 15-minute mark right here on 710 ESPN. On the all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
The 15-minute mark on 710. Fueled by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
You know, in that time it took to hear